Ladies and gentlemen, we are here with your Ring of Honor Death Before Dishonor 13 live reactions. We're a little bit later than ideal, but at the end of the day, we're rather be late than not put it up at all. As far as not putting something up at all, though, this will be the second consecutive week that we do not put up an episode of ROH Twitwell, but the good news is you're not going to be completely without ROH content because of this.
Absolutely. What's going on, guys? John, a.k.a. Vocal Aggression, alongside my cohort and commentary, Ashton, for Death Before Dishonor 13 live reactions. Yes, we promised it to you, and here it is. And we open this show with the last real man in professional wrestling, Silas Young, taking on Will Ferrara in a return match. And here we're getting a recap of the problems that Silas Young has been experiencing with Dalton Castle, Ashton.
Yeah, the problems that he's been experiencing with Dalton Castle, but also worth noting, Will Ferrara did kind of steal a win out from under his nose because of the help of Dalton Castle's boys.
Absolutely. Dalton Castle is in the head of Silas Young, which is going to prove problematic for that young man, Will Ferrara, because he may have stolen a victory from Silas Young, but if we know anything about the last real man in professional wrestling, he's not going to let that slide.
Well, I don't know. I mean, you got to think about how focused Silas Young is on Will Ferrara when he's always got that Dalton Castle monkey on his back.
Dalton Castle is quite a character. He certainly has a psychological edge over Silas Young. And that young man, Will Ferrara, showed us a few weeks ago quite an upside in his match with Silas Young. And I think there's quite a bright future for that young man. And let's see if he can continue to build upon it with another victory over Silas Young here tonight.
How would you describe Will Ferrara's style, John?
Very quick. He's like quicker than a hiccup. I'm telling you, he can catch you with anything. Very agile, very athletic. Whereas Silas Young, by contrast, I mean, he'll beat you up. He'll punch you right in the mouth. He's a throwback that way. I've often described Silas Young in those terms. Very old school in his approach is Silas Young.
Will Ferrara, just the way that his appearance overall just kind of reminds me of Ricochet, like a little mini-me Ricochet.
Absolutely. And his stature kind of reminds me of like a Justin Gabriel, Sanjay Dutt type. And there you see the Code of Honor.
I see the Dutt comparison for sure.
And Code of Honor actually upheld. I'm surprised that Silas Young actually shook Will Ferrara's hand. I mean, I know
Silas Young doesn't disrespect Will Ferrara. He disrespects Dalton Castle.
Exactly. And now look at Silas Young.
Picking a fight with a fan, looks like.
That's ill-advised to me. I mean, I think that just shows you, though, where Silas Young's head is at.
And the answer to that question is not in this match.
Certainly not. And Will Ferrara even looks a bit perplexed. You know, he got his boots on. I think Will Ferrara's ready to compete. I'm not so sure about Silas Young, though, Ashton.
Yeah, Silas Young arguing with a random fan, and this is going on for way too long.
Absolutely. And if you're Silas Young, I mean, I understand that Dalton Castle's gotten under your skin, but you can't go on a losing streak because of it, and that's what Silas Young is risking. And what a dive there by Will Ferrara.
Ferrara does not want to put up with any of Silas Young's shit, so he just took advantage of a situation where Silas's back was to him, and he dove to the outside and took him out.
Absolutely. Silas Young better get focused, because I'll tell you something, you don't want to overlook Will Ferrara. He may be one of those blue chippers on the ROH roster, but that doesn't mean he's not ready to make a splash here. And now Silas Young kicks off Ferrara with the free leg. Ferrara, what a forearm shot. And another one. And Ferrara now is rocking Silas Young here.
Yeah, he is. I mean, Silas Young tried to whip him into the ropes, but Ferrara just came right back with a kick of his own, and eventually another kick that ended up taking Silas Young down.
You've definitely got to give the quickness advantage to Will Ferrara, but look at Silas Young there using that power, driving Will Ferrara into the corner, and there's that chop. You know, I mean, Silas
chops, man.
I've always believed that Silas Young has had everything together to be, you know, a big money player here in Ring of Honor. What a snap hurricane run off the top rope from Will Ferrara. But I mean, Silas Young was
hype up the crowd. I don't know if I approve of him paying so much to the crowd.
Oh, look at Silas Young using the referee as a shield and a thumb to the eye. Like I said, what a throwback. And then the back rack.
And a beautiful lariat.
And Silas Young, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's a Silas Young that's so dangerous. That's the Silas Young that beat Kevin Steen on his way out. And I'll tell you, that's what makes Will Ferrara, you know, the victory he got over Silas Young, such an upset in my view. And if Will Ferrara could do it again, what a stake he'll have claimed here and in
snap
ROH.
Suplex there by Silas Young.
Indeed, and Silas Young goes into the cover. And Will Ferrara kicks out.
It's funny because the one thing, no matter how flamboyant or gimmicky or lack thereof even, that an ROH competitor is, the one thing you can always count on is that everyone in Ring of Honor knows how to wrestle and put on a great show for the fans.
Absolutely. Shoots Ferrara off the ropes to Silas Young. What a back body drop there.
Yeah, that got some great elevation on that.
Absolutely. And Silas Young, look at that. He's using his boot. What an arrogant cover. And Will Ferrara easily able to kick out. Silas Young, to me, again, very, very brash. Again, like I said at the start, he'll punch you right in the mouth. I mean, he does not give a damn. No respect.
And he'll also punch you right in the back, which is what he just did.
Exactly. And Will Ferrara actually trying to use Silas Young to support himself. And, oh, driving the knee right into the face of Will Ferrara.
Right in the face.
Oh, and a punch to the gut there. But, oh, clubby blow to the back there by Silas Young. And Silas Young, Will Ferrara's regained a vertical base. Let's see if he can make something of it. There's the back elbow off the ropes. Beautiful drop kick.
Yeah.
And now let's see here. Will Ferrara going to try and capitalize. He's got the snap arrow. Looked like he may have been going sliced bread, maybe. There's the back elbow. Off the rope,
Tornado
springboard.
DDT. Beautiful.
Beautiful DDT, yes. And then let's see if he can capitalize on it. Goes into the cover, hooks the leg. 2. And Silas Young kicks out.
You know, John, I'll say this. I'm enjoying this match, but I can't help but feel like there are so much, just such a massive difference in the stakes of a match like this and some of the matches that we've been seeing in G1.
Absolutely.
Because this feels like a fun, sort of almost like an exhibition match. But then when we're calling G1 matches, it really does feel like everything is on the line.
Absolutely. What a backbreaker there by Silas Young.
Right into the lariat. Absolutely ruthless from Silas Young.
Damn near took Ferrara's head off, too, and Ferrara somehow stays in it. Looked like he decapitated Will Ferrara with that lariat.
Yeah.
Good God.
And now Silas Young arguing with the ref. Another ill-advised kind of move for him to make.
And see, this is why Silas Young, I feel like, hasn't been as successful in Ring of Honor as he could be because of things like his temper, because of his psychological state. And what a jawbreaker there by Will Ferrara. And now look at that, has the arms of Silas Young, going to be trying going for the backslide. The backslide, Silas Young slides out.
Blower.
Beautiful lung blower there by Will Ferrara. Silas Young is staggering.
Nice
Could it be oh, no. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, Silas Young, though, that veteran, well, it may not have even been a veteran instinct. It may have just been his body just rolling out of the ring from the impact.
Yeah, I mean, that might have been just an unnatural thing that happened to be the luckiest thing ever to happen to Silas Young. But I believe the move that Ferrara just hit him with, isn't that the move that Seth Rollins was using in NXT? He called it the Skywalker.
Yeah. Now Will Ferrara, what a tough... Oh, got caught in the cradle by Silas Young, too.
I thought that might have been it. That looked like it was it.
And now Ferrara, got throat thrust there by Silas Young. And now Fireman's carry here. Is Silas Young going to put him away? Oh, going for the steamroller. Ferrara rolls through. Oh, Silas Young slides out. Oh, went for the kick. Oh, roll up there. The sequence is insane. Fireman's carry there by Young again. Ferrara slides out again. Now he's got the waist lock.
Yeah,
Silas slips out.
Throats Silas Young. Another Skywalker here. No, Silas Young caught him into a fireman's carry.
Oh, he caught him again. TKO for Silas Young.
Beautiful.
I think that's going to be it there. It goes into the cover. 1, 2, 3 count.
Yeah. Silas Young got his win back, and I think now he can set his sights on Dalton Castle.
A very game Will Ferrara, though. You've got to imagine, Ashton, if it wasn't for that mishap with Silas Young going out of the ring after that maneuver from Will Ferrara earlier, he would have won this match.
He could have.
And
it's
I
not
think,
a guarantee, but it definitely would have been a lot closer.
Absolutely. As here you see again the TKO from Silas Young. What impact. Will Ferrara was done. Great exchange in the final few moments. And oh, look at this. Dalton Castle's men fanning off Silas Young. Silas Young looking at him, though, like, what are you doing in here? Uh-oh. Oh, come on, Silas. Hey, come on, Silas. And, oh, got kicked in the gut there by one of the boys. Oh, what is this? Oh, what? Wow, Silas Young embarrassed and humiliated yet again by Dalton Castle's boys. He just got rid like a pony. And now Will Ferrara doesn't know what to make of this. And he's just going with it.
Yeah, he shrugged and everything. I'm waiting for the boys to turn on Ferrara.
I'm waiting for it too. This is kind of an off-putting scene, and Silas Young does not know what to make of it. I mean, you're talking, again, he calls himself the last real man in professional wrestling. There was nothing manly about what just happened to him there. And now Will Ferrara posing with Dalton Castle's boys. Very interesting.
Yeah.
And I guess we'll get more on this story.
Oh boy, here we go. Moose versus Cedric Alexander.
Now, you talked about stakes earlier in the opening bout. I think the stakes here are pride, respect. It's Moose, who was betrayed by Veda Scott, going against her new client, Cedric Alexander.
Who might just happen to have a wrench with him, ready to use as a weapon.
I'll tell you, that Veda Scott, she's a Jezebel. Left
Huh?
R.D. Evans for Moose, and then left Moose for Cedric Alexander. A witch of a woman, if you ask me, but Cedric Alexander could really benefit from her being his manager, his valet. And Cedric Alexander, I mean, I'm quite disappointed in the young man. A huge upside to Cedric Alexander without question. I still believe, even after everything he's been through, he has all the potential to be an ROH world champion. But he got in such a slump, such a losing streak. And I think he looks at Veda Scott as his way to get back to prominence here. Oh, Moose, I think, is just dying to get his hands on Cedric Alexander here.
Big fan of Moose. He's actually a former Atlanta Falcon, my favorite football team, our favorite football team now. John's kind of hitched himself onto the Falcons fandom, and Moose, a former Falcons player named Kuno Janaka, really big guy. Back then he was about 6'5", 305 ish. Now he's gotten himself down probably closer to like 265, 270. But he was actually on the most recent episode of Straight Shoot with Aubrey Sitterson. Really good stuff there. He's a smart
Absolutely.
guy. I mean, say
Moose,
what
I
you
think,
will about him wrestling like an absolute monster, but he is an intelligent, well-spoken dude.
absolutely. I mean, Moose, I think, is one of the most talented prospects ROH has come upon in some time. I mean, we saw at the last big event you and I watched, he was in a triple threat with Michael Elgin and Roderick Strong,
Yeah.
and he really held his own.
And he ate the pin.
He may have eaten the pin, but I'll tell you something. That spear could put anybody on the ROH roster away, and Cedric Alexander better be wary of it here tonight at Death Before Dishonor.
It's weird because he has one of the most unique spears I've ever seen, and yet at the same time, his spear looks almost like it's part spinebuster. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Because it's like a flip spear, but he also kind of drives the guy into the ground with his back almost.
And there you see Cedric Alexander with Veda Scott.
Yep.
You and I have talked about this pairing, Ashton. We believe it has a lot of potential. And I think we're going to get a lot of questions about it answered here tonight. Because
Yeah,
if Cedric Alexander...
Veda Scott is kind of the most evil human being next to maybe Truth Martini in ROH.
Absolutely. A vile, vile woman is Veda Scott. But
Still has that wrench on her, by the way, it looks like.
Absolutely. But don't mistake that, folks, for everything I'm saying about Veda Scott. I think the reason why she's so vile is just because she's so effective. You know, I mean,
she's smart.
Absolutely. Very cerebral woman is Veda Scott. And if you guys don't think that she is capable of leading Cedric Alexander to a victory over Moose, you may want to check your premises there a little bit, because I'll tell you, for as good as Moose is, Veda's always thinking, and she's definitely in the ear of Cedric Alexander. Who knows what they've schemed up for this match?
Yeah, Veda Scott is smart, but very aggressive, and this woman knows what she wants, and she will do anything to get it.
And this crowd
and
seems...
I would even go as far as to say she is absolutely shameless about her tactics as far as getting what she wants.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, Ashton. For Veda Scott, it's all about the W. You know, Veda Scott's looking for the same thing we're all looking for, to get paid, to get that money.
She's the type who, I mean, if she gets arrested and the cops offer her a donut, she just eats all of them.
Exactly.
Because she wants a donut, and she's not going to give a shit about what anyone thinks of her.
You ever hear of the prisoner's dilemma, folks? I guarantee you Veda Scott would rat on her partner.
Oh,
anything to
sure.
save her own skin.
Yeah, I mean, anything to get out of doing extra prison time. And she'd probably go out of her way to let the partner know that she's not going to rat them out, too. So that she gets off free and the partner spends extra time in prison.
Well, it's Veda Scott who's a free woman today. It's Cedric Alexander serving the sentence. That's getting in the ring with Moose.
Yep.
And you can see the crowd firmly behind Moose, I'm telling you.
Just one random mark. Moose, 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 Moose. Wow, dude.
That's the fanfare he's developed. And you look at this.
I really wish they wouldn't keep billing him as 300 pounds, because he's already come out and said that he's down to like 280, 270 at the most 280. I said, but if I had to guess, I'd say he's closer to 260. To be honest, he looks a lot leaner than 300. That's for sure. I've seen Quinn Ojanaka at 300, 305ish pounds, and he was not in this good a shape. Trust me.
And look at Cedric Alexander immediately creating distance. Veda Scott consulting with her client there.
Can I point out Cedric Alexander just pulled a Kevin Owens?
Absolutely. You learn from the best. You learn from the absolute best in Moose, though. But see, here's the one detraction from this type of strategy. Normally, I agree with it, and you've heard me say that a lot in G1. But it just gives Moose time to stew. And do you really want to anger a man like that? Oh, God, I think Cedric just answered my question.
Yeah, and the answer is yes. He does want to anger a man like that.
I mean, Ashton, let me ask you something. We know Moose. He's been in the business now 2 years. We look at the tail of the tape. His pro debut was in 2013. Do you still feel like he's wet enough behind the ears that he'll make mistakes if he's angry? I mean, is this a smart strategy by Cedric Alexander?
Yeah, I do.
Well, maybe it'll
I do
pay
think that
dividends.
he's got 2 years of experience, but 2 years is nothing in the professional wrestling business.
That's true. I remember John Cena once had an interview when he said, "I've been here 10 years and I'm still learning something every day."
Yeah, well, I mean, if you think about it,
Moose
probably hasn't even hit the 100 match mark yet, dude.
Oh, God, what a toss there to Cedric.
You know what I'm saying, though? 100 matches is not a ton of matches in professional wrestling, and I would be willing to bet that Moose has not gotten there yet.
Absolutely, and you see Cedric Alexander. I mean, Cedric Alexander, say what you will about the losing streak the man was on. I mean, one of the biggest wins in this man's career came when he beat Roderick Strong, the #1 contender right now to the ROH World Championship. So that's the ability of Cedric Alexander.
Oh, absolutely. Cedric Alexander was absolutely setting the world on fire before his big injury, and that completely derailed him. He was really being kind of set up to become, or at least get an opportunity to become, the next ROH World Heavyweight Champion, but then that injury completely set him off course.
And Moose may send him back all over again because he's just dominating. It was a fall-away slam!
Fall-away slam into the guardrail.
Good God, and Veda Scott just admonishing Moose. But I don't think he gives a damn. Oh, man. Veda Scott better watch herself.
Just stepping up to her enough to make her back off so he could get back to Cedric.
I'd do anything Moose wanted me to if he stepped up to me.
Well, then again, you also do anything that Veda Scott wanted if she stepped up to you and started screaming in your face like she does with everyone.
Absolutely.
So that's an irresistible force meeting an immovable object, brother.
And look at her grabbing the leg move, but Stokely Hathaway, I guess, earning his paycheck. Oh, but Cedric Alexander there, almost like
a modified cutter onto the rope, yeah.
And then, what a soccer kick there, right to the chest. And Cedric Alexander, this is the opening I think he's been looking for to take down that juggernaut in Moose. And Veda Scott's loving it. And Cedric Alexander, I mean, he would really get back on the winning side of things with a victory over Moose here tonight. He would definitely feel good, would definitely validate his partnership with Veda Scott.
Prince Nana is on commentary. I didn't realize that until just now when I heard his voice. But yeah, Prince Nana is on commentary too.
Absolutely. Now Cedric Alexander there with a chop to Moose. Moose down to one knee. He's another chop, and then there's a thumb to the eye there.
Was it a thumb to the eye? I thought it was just a slap.
It was a thumb to. I think he teased a chop and he thumbed Moose right in the eye.
Oh.
And you gotta wonder. I mean, you gave us the story, Ashton, about the injury and about the role Cedric Alexander was on. You gotta wonder if bitterness has overtaken this young man, knowing that he had the whole world in the palm of his hands. And an injury, as is common in our business, just derailed all that. And now he's going to springboard, clothesline to Moose. Beautifully done.
Very nice.
But only a 1 count. And look at
Cedric Alexander's face is gold right now. I love it.
Cedric Alexander's face told the whole story. He couldn't believe the Moose powered out at one of that springboard clothesline. And now Cedric Alexander going to try and drive the air out of Moose here with this hold.
Looked almost like someone just showed him a ghost or something like that.
Absolutely. Well, that's Moose's power. I'm telling you, when this young man in Moose gets the experience edge, he is going to be unstoppable. He's learning every day, and I'm telling you, I think he won't be denied that ROH World title in due course. And what a Samoan drop there to Cedric Alexander.
A little bit sloppy, but it got the job done.
I think he really couldn't get as much of it as he wanted because Cedric was really driving the wind out of him. But he just exploded with it, and he took what he could from it. Now Veda trying.
Is there something maybe wrong with Moose's left arm? It seems like he's not using it for anything.
I don't remember Cedric working on it in this match, but, I mean, who knows? And now Moose, oh, headbutt there. That's unique. And another headbutt.
Taking a page out of Hanma's playbook.
Absolutely. And now Moose.
Yeah, look at that. He's really selling that left arm.
Absolutely. And there's a clothesline there. There's an, more like a splash there that time. Now comes off the ropes. Oh, Cedric Alexander ducked that clothesline. What a drop kick.
Telling you, man, if Moose gets better timing, he's going to start to challenge Okada for the best dropkick in the business.
Well, that vertical leap is a thing of beauty, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Like I said, it's all about timing because that time seems like he was a little bit late with it. Like he didn't really he over-connected. What you want is for it to just look like your feet are just bashing their head in. And in that case, it looked kind of like Cedric got in like almost to his knees.
And Cedric Alexander kicked out. What a choke bomb that was by Moose.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive.
Moose is such an incredible athlete, people. I can't understate how good this man is and how much greater he'll become in time. Oh, he just slit the throat. This could be it here. Fireman's carry position. What's he calling for? Elbows by Cedric.
Cedric gets out of it. Kick to the gut.
Oh, nice kick to the gut there. Cedric off the ropes. Lifts him up.
Oh, he went for that lariat, but Cedric goes for an enziguri, but misses. Headbutt.
What a headbutt. Beautiful by Moose.
Yeah. A European.
Points to the ropes. Could be thinking, no! What the hell? Wow! But Cedric, though, kicked to the, I think, gut there.
Yeah, it looked like he just wanted like a top rope double sledge.
Absolutely. Now off the ropes again. Oh, spike that DDT. Holy crap.
Yeah.
And Moose kicks out.
Cedric Alexander's face is so awesome.
He looks so petrified.
He does, and I don't blame him because I'd be petrified if I was in the ring with Moose too.
Hey, if I was
Especially
in the ring
because
with Moose,
like he probably convinced himself like, oh, Moose isn't like some kind of supernatural creature. He's just a man. And then he hits that move, and Moose kicks out of it with no problem.
yeah, I mean, if I'm in the ring with Moose, I start telling myself I don't get paid by the hour, and I try and end it as quickly as possible. Now,
Go for some roll up maybe.
yeah, some kind of slam. Moose, though, with the pointed elbows there.
If you're gonna beat Moose, you got to do it by using wily veteran tactics.
Or a wrench. You know, whichever one comes first.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and Moose. Oh, nice leapfrog there by Cedric. Shoots Moose off the ropes. Slams him down. Michinoku driver, your personal favorite, buddy. And then he tries going in for the cover here. 2. And Moose kicks out. That was a 2 count, though. You're getting better there, Cedric.
Yeah, he got him down for 2 that time, but still, it's not 3, which is what you really want.
Yeah, exactly. Well, 3 wins the matchup right there. And, yeah, this match is far from over.
In the world of wrestling, what you really want is a 3 count. That's really the end all be all, right?
Yeah, 2 is the equivalent of the macaroni art your mother pretends to hang on the fridge.
Yeah.
And, oh, Cedric slipped. Oh, and that's going to cost him. Oh, what a lariat there.
Holy crap.
Good God.
Cedric did a full backflip, 270 degrees from standing, backflip to on his face.
If I didn't see Cedric breathing, I'd say he was dead.
Yeah, that was brutal. Holy crap. He turned him inside out with that lariat. Good Lord.
And now Moose. He regains his vertical base first. Now he's going to pick Cedric Alexander up. I'll tell you, it's not often that Cedric slips on the ropes like that because he was thinking of something. But man, was that costly.
Yeah. I thought Cedric was going to do a Pele there, though, but no.
I thought Cedric was going to do a flare flop. It seemed like his legs were like Jell-O. And, oh, God, another slap by Moose. And look at Cedric. Did he hit that? Yeah, he did hit the spin kick. I didn't think he connected. I thought he was punched.
Moose is still on his feet, though.
Good God.
Oh, my
God.
What a freaking bicycle kick. Good Lord.
And it's at this point, folks, that Veda Scott asks, did I pick the wrong side? And, Cedric, though, responds with a drop kick.
Nice.
Maybe she didn't. Now Cedric off the ropes, and he leaps over. Wow!
Almost landed on his feet there. Ended up on his feet, that's for sure.
Yeah, why are you celebrating with Veda Scott? Do you not know what you're dealing with?
I'd get back in the ring and try and get a countout victory in this point.
Well, I'd do something other than what he's doing right now. What the hell are you doing? Cedric Alexander, I mean, pardon my language, ladies and gentlemen, but he's making a complete ass out of himself. What is he doing? And now, oh, upset. Oh, God! I believe that was Prince Nana just got his jaw jacked.
Yeah, it was.
Good God, no respect from Cedric Alexander. Shot his mouth off. And here comes Stokely Hathaway. He's had enough. Oh, and now he gets a back elbow. Now he gets tossed in the guardrail. But all the while, remember, a monster in Moose is recovering. Oh, God, and there he is. Oh, God! Jesus, Moose.
That was the kind of punch that if he hadn't pulled it, Cedric Alexander would be out cold.
And look at Veda Scott tried using a steel chair and Moose ate it. Good God, he ate it. I would apologize for things I hadn't even done to Moose if he looked at me like that.
Oh, just get back in the ring, Moose. Pay attention.
But suicide death. Oh, but he caught him. He caught Cedric. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Powerbomb to the edge of the apron.
Cedric is dead. I repeat, Cedric is dead. And Moose has had enough. But look at Cedric, Ashley. He's going under the ring there.
Moose needs to pay attention to Cedric and get back in the ring.
This is what we talk about, Ashton, when we said earlier that Moose is still a little wet behind the ears. He just allowed Cedric Alexander to go under the ring.
Get in the ring and win by countout, dude.
He wants to hurt Cedric, and that's the problem. Look at Cedric. He's concealing something. He's got his arms wrapped around. Oh, he just slit his throat. He's probably thinking spear. But Cedric is planning something. What did he get from under there? I have to assume a wrench. And you see it right in his hand.
Yep.
Oh, this no good bastard may steal one here. Moose doesn't even know it. Stokely Hathaway arguing with Veda Scott. And there's the shot to the skull there with the wrench. But wait a minute here. The ref's distracted. Ref comes back in. He has to make the count. 1, 2, 3 count. Cedric steals one. Wow. What a contest. I can't believe Cedric fought back in it after the apron powerbomb. Of course, I mean, when you have a wrench, I guess you can fight back in anything. And he will steal one over Moose here. Veda Scott seems quite happy with it. As we see here, the wrench made all the difference in the world. Bam! Clocked him right in the head. And then he just sinks right into the cover. I thought Moose may have had a chance to kick out because the referee wasn't quick to the count, but you could have counted to 100, I think, in this case.
Yeah, I mean, have you ever gotten hit in the head with a wrench, John?
Not in my experience, no.
Yeah. You better hope you don't, because that's a great way to knock somebody out cold.
But look at Moose, already back to one knee. That is scary. If you're Cedric Alexander, you may have gotten the win tonight, but if that man's already getting up, you know he wants to go another round, and he may just get it there. And these two make quite a pair, and who knows what could be in their future. I think the sky's the limit for Cedric Alexander with Veda Scott by his side, and you gotta feel
for Stokely and Nana, man. They didn't deserve any of that.
No, they didn't. They got blatantly disrespected, and Moose got robbed. But he'll live to fight.
The Briscoe brothers teaming up against Roppongi Vice.
Roppongi Vice, very, very fun tag team. If you guys have never seen them before, you're in for a treat.
Fun. The Briscoes are in a tag team, and you're mentioning the other team as fun.
I know, yeah, the Briscoes teaming up. It feels like it's been a while.
It does.
Yeah, Moose is going to have to make his way to the back. But I'll tell you what, the Briscoe brothers, probably the best team in ROH, despite the fact that they are not the ROH Tag Team Champions. I still believe that's the Addiction, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it is.
Kazarian and Christopher Daniels and his Appletinis.
I can't emphasize this enough. I don't dislike them. They just bore me.
They bore me too. I don't know if it's an age thing that they've just gotten older and they can't really be as exciting as they used to be. Because I used to be a Christopher Daniels fan, and I used to be a big Kazarian fan in his time in
See, and I've
TNA and
never
X
really
Division.
been a Kazarian fan. I was a Daniels fan for a period of time, like when he was mixing it up with AJ the first time, like in 2003,
Right.
rather than like the 10th time in like 2012.
See, and I used to be friends with like this really huge Christopher Daniels fan, and like he really wanted Christopher Daniels to be a TNA World Champion.
Wow.
And I remember when AJ won the world title, I want to say back in maybe 2009 or something.
Is this a
And
YouTube personality that people might know of?
no, I can't even remember his name. I think he used to be on YouTube. I don't know if he ever made any videos, but
Ah,
I remember we were watching Daniels' world title match against AJ, and he was just solidly in the corner of Daniels. It was awesome because I didn't really know many big Christopher Daniels fans. But plenty of big Roppongi Vice fans, though, and I just really don't know if I like their chances against the Briscoe brothers.
yeah. This feels like ROH's way of trying to rebuild up the Briscoes as a threat,
Absolutely.
which I mean, I guess kind of makes sense because Roppongi Vice, they're not a jobber team by any means, but they are a juniors team. They're a team that are competing when they do compete for tag team championships. It's the junior tag team championships. Whereas if the Briscoes were in New Japan, they'd be going after the heavyweight tag team championships.
Absolutely. And I
They're
mean,
up
hell,
for like 225, 230-ish pound guys.
and nothing against you or anybody else, Ashton, but I almost have to laugh at the notion of the Briscoes being rebuilt because it's the Briscoes. I mean, Jay Briscoe by himself, I think, has enough credibility to carry this entire team, and Mark Briscoe certainly no slouch either.
Well,
So,
maybe not so much rebuilt as much as reestablished.
yeah, I think that's definitely a better term for it. And Streamer City here for the Briscoes.
Yeah, and man up chance too.
And them streamers, though.
Tail
Now,
of the tape. Briscoes both 6'1", 230 pounds each, like I was saying. 14-year experience as a tag team, as opposed to Romero and Trent Beretta, who've only been teaming for less than a year, not even a full year, because I mean, you don't even have to go back past January. Wrestle Kingdom 9, Rocky Romero was teaming with Alex Kozlov.
that's right. And I mean, that experience differential, it could play a part, a significant part of that in this tag team matchup, but that remains to be seen.
I love
'Cause
all four competitors in this match, but I do have to say my favorite of the four is Rocky Romero.
I love me some Rocky Romero. When he gets going, there's no stopping him. I mean,
The
just
momentum runner.
exactly. I like that nickname for him. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And he's going to start things off with more Briscoe here. And I wonder if Jay Briscoe feels salty at all being in this tag match and not in the world title picture, the same picture he dominated for, I think, over 2 years.
Yeah. Well, I mean, does he get a rematch?
You would have to think he does, and you'd have to think he'll be watching the main event tonight closely between Roderick Strong and Jay Lethal.
There we go. We're even.
And we see Rocky Romero and Mark Briscoe at a stalemate here. Rocky Romero smiling. I think he's going to have a lot of fun with this one. Are we having a kind of a dance-off here?
Yeah, kind of looks like it. Dude, I'm sorry, but Mark Briscoe legitimately looks like a caveman.
Oh, absolutely.
He's got like the hairy chest and the long hair and the missing teeth and everything. He straight up looks like a freaking Neanderthal.
And here's Trent. And nice kick.
Where's Trent?
Here's Trent.
Where?
Here's Trent.
Okay, that's the joke. The joke is where's Trent?
Exactly. Yeah. Shoots Mark Briscoe off the ropes. Mark Briscoe there answers with a boot. I think, did Jay just steal the tag there?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. And again, then there's that 14 years experience of the Briscoe brothers.
Well, and not only that, but there's the absolute and utter dominance of Jay Briscoe over everyone else in the freaking promotion right now.
Yeah, pretty much. That's why it's just so huge that Jay Lethal beat him clean.
Yeah, like the other guys are just thinking, oh man, when Mark was in, we were having fun, but now Jay's in, we don't stand a chance, man.
Oh man, and Trent Beretta, it's gonna be a long day at the office here for Trent.
I'm waiting for Jay to be like, Mark, what do you think you're doing, man? Freaking shake his hand. These are our opponents. They're the enemy. We gotta kill them.
Yeah, really.
And I think one of them's not white. Jay Briscoe's a racist, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that's pretty established, folks. Google it. Google's your friend.
Yeah, racist, homophobe, whatever you want to call it. Everything. Really,
I think,
everything under the sun.
and now Jay Briscoe gets the tag in. And now they're going to shoot Trent Beretta off the ropes. What double team are they thinking here? And oh, Trent Beretta not going to let it happen. And that was nice creating the distance now. Now he's going to converse with Rocky Romero, but Jay Briscoe not going to allow it. What a dive. Oh, my God. And Mark Briscoe there with like a high elevation baseball slide. Wow, the Briscoes really aren't messing around here. Trent Beretta now being brought back in the ring. I don't think Roppongi Vice is having fun anymore, Ashton.
No, well, that's because of Jay Briscoe.
Oh, what a body drop, though.
See, that looked kind of fun, and he did that to Mark, but then Jay comes in and ruins it.
Yeah, with a boot to the face.
I'm telling you, man, Jay Briscoe's gimmick is fun ruiner.
And what an uppercut there by Jay Briscoe. Well, Jay Briscoe can't be having fun at all since no longer being the ROH World Champion. Can't really say I blame the man, but look at Rocky Romero there trying to get an advantage. That needed the back of Jay Briscoe. And now they're going to try a double team here. And double shoulder block there by Roppongi Vice. Oh, man, I love Rocky Romero. He just looks like he wants to have a good time. Definitely an arrogance there to Rocky Romero, but it's that playful kind of arrogance. A nice kick there to Jay Briscoe. Trent Beretta responds to the moonsault. And there's a senton by Rocky Romero. Beautiful sequence. Hooks the leg, and Jay Briscoe's not a normal man. Of course it's only going to be a 2 count. You got to wonder if seeing Jay Lethal beat Jay Briscoe gave the rest of the locker room some hope, and then they, rallied around. They said, guys, Jay Briscoe's beatable. And then he just immediately resets back to the status quo. Nice uppercut there by Jay Briscoe. There's a headbutt there, my God. Now more Briscoe hits the tag. Starts stomping on Rocky Romero. And oh, that's a cheap shot there to Trent Beretta. I guess Mark Briscoe's even gotten a little bit more serious.
Yeah, or maybe he was just kind of trying to even the odds a little bit since Jay Briscoe was off the apron too.
That may be true. And there's a side Russian leg sweep there by Mark Briscoe. Goes into the cover, 2. And Rocky Romero kicks out.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what a statement it would be, though, Ashton, if Roppongi Vice did get the win here. I mean, you figure the tag team champions are the Addiction. And if Roppongi Vice were to beat a team the caliber of the Briscoes with their ROH tag title reigns, again, they're 14 years teaming together, you'd have to imagine that would put Roppongi Vice maybe not in #1 contendership, but definitely in the top 5 tier.
Yeah, you would think that maybe they would get inserted into a #1 contendership kind of match to figure out if they can be in that kind of league.
Oh, what a senton there by Jay Briscoe.
Yeah, we had a moonsault from Mark and then a senton from Jay, and now Rocky Romero kicks out of a 3 right before the 3, really.
And I'll tell you, folks, it's that kind of offensive style from Jay Briscoe that made him, unpinned and unsubmitted, if you will, for over 2 years.
Undefeated.
Undefeated, yeah. And there's a drop kick there. The Briscoes, man, just keep rolling on. Just picking up right where they left off. You gotta wonder, I wonder if the Briscoe brothers do have any interest in targeting the Addiction. Because beating Roppongi Vice would be a nice way to start down that path if there is any genuine interest there. Now Rocky Romero getting some of the forearms in. What I think Rocky Romero really needs to do is get to his partner, Trent Beretta. Now he's going to shoot.
Help.
Absolutely. Going to shoot Mark Briscoe off there. Mark Briscoe lands on his feet. Wow. The athleticism. And what an Enziguri. Oh, my God. Rocky Romero just spit from the impact of the Enziguri.
Oh, looks like Mark Briscoe wants some redneck kung fu.
Oh, he's feeling it. He's channeling it. Oh, Trent Beretta comes in.
Now Trent Beretta is stealing Jay Briscoe's gimmick.
I know. We were getting ready to see redneck kung fu, and Trent Beretta just rained on that parade, and now he gets the tag. This was smart, though. You get Mark Briscoe on the outside, you're already on the outside, so you can continue the offensive. Not really give Mark Briscoe much time to recuperate.
Yeah, I thought that was really smart. I was going to say something, but then you started saying it, so I just figured I'd let you go.
And yeah, Roppongi Vice, though, showing they're not going to be pushed around, showing that they're not to be overlooked even by the Briscoe brothers. A nice knee there by Rocky Romero, and he's just feeling it, man. I couldn't make out what Rocky Romero said, but...
Man up, boys, man up.
Beautiful. I mean, he's just oozing confidence right now. And one of the fans in attendance showing solidarity with Mark Briscoe, he's going to need it. Because Roppongi Vice is proving to be more of a handful than even I gave him credit for.
And that speaks volumes because you give everyone credit, dude.
I try and be a nice guy. Everybody but Taguchi.
Well, I mean, yeah, but then again, screw Taguchi.
Absolutely. And oh man, Roppongi Vice is just feeling it. Look at Trent
Oh man, here we go.
Oh, what's gonna happen here? Oh wait, I feel like I've seen this before from Roppongi Vice. Trent Beretta feeling it. And, oh wow. I love wrestlers who do that. They really hype up a maneuver and then it's just like an eye poke or something.
Yeah.
And here he just kind of stomped
like the young bucks are the masters at that. They do like backflip handsprings a billion times into a freaking back rake.
Exactly. It's like, you want it, I rake. Boo! Oh, shut up, we made no promises.
Yeah.
Now Rocky Romero, could it
here we
be?
go. It's going to be the lariat train. There's one.
He's feeling it.
There's two. He really shouldn't go that far out. Mark's going to catch him. Yeah.
And he did there.
He doesn't care.
Romero's still charging through. And oh, wow, what a clothesline there by Mark Briscoe.
Dude, the Briscoes, say what you will about them being, a couple of hicks or anything like that, but at the end of the day, these guys are crazy athletic.
Absolutely. I think that's what makes them so unique is that they've got that backwoods look, but athleticism that's just off the charts. And here comes Jay Briscoe. Good God.
Here to ruin everyone's day.
And now the headbutt snap jab alternations, and now just purely snap jabs. Shoots Rocky Romero off the ropes. Rocky Romero, though, checking Jay Briscoe there with a kick.
Rocky Romero got offense.
Oh, God, what a forearm.
It did not last long, let me just say that.
That wasn't offense. That was false hope at best.
Yeah, Trent's actually taller than Mark Briscoe. Maybe he has some kind of an advantage. Maybe, possibly, I hope.
And not. There are the snap jabs again. I'll tell you what. Jay Briscoe, what a headbutt there. And oh, now there's both a Roppongi Vice. Maybe they can use their numbers, and they do. Double knee strikes there.
Very nice. But in comes Mark Briscoe, and I think, oh no, he took out Trent. He took out Rocky. It really is just both the Briscoes. This has been a longer match, but it really does feel like, hey guys, the Briscoes are back together. Check out how awesome they still are.
Oh, what a belly to belly there.
Does it not? Tell me it doesn't feel that way.
Oh, absolutely it does. I mean, I actually kind of get hope when Mark Briscoe gets tagged in because I think, hey, maybe Roppongi Vice can pin him because Mark is definitely the weaker of the two Briscoes.
Honestly, dude, it wouldn't surprise me if Mark Briscoe actually ended up pinning one of the Roppongi Vice guys.
Yeah, exactly. And oh, what a throat thrust there to Trent Beretta.
It's like how Brie Bella called herself Jobber Bella, and Mark Briscoe's Jobber Briscoe.
Oh, man. Mark Briscoe here getting fired up. Could it be Redneck Kung Fu time, maybe?
Oh, God, he's going to put it on himself.
Oh, man. I guess he's a yellow belt now. I have no idea what's going on.
Well, the belts go around your waist. He has a headband in.
Well, that's true, but a yellow headband, maybe that could also signify the status. Either way, rolls through. Oh, and here it comes.
Is it just me, or was Trent Beretta bleeding from his left eye?
I couldn't tell. It wouldn't surprise me, though. And oh, my God, that looked like a single leg drop kick.
And it looked like a tooth flew out of Trent's mouth.
Oh, good God.
Look at that on the ground there, all the way there, like kind of in the left side of the ring, near the rope shadow.
Yeah. That's going to be an uncomfortable appointment at the dentist tomorrow morning. And yes, I do believe Trent Beretta is bleeding from the left eye. You are correct, Ashton.
Yeah.
But oh, super kick!
Shawn Michaels, Shelton Benjamin-esque.
Oh, my God, don't tell me. Roppongi Vice. Mark Briscoe hung up in the ropes. There's a drop kick to the head. No way. And there's, I think that was like a knee. No way. And no good. Two. But that was so close.
Jay Briscoe is so OP, he even transcends people, preventing people from breaking up pins.
I really thought Rocky Romero had good defense, but apparently not good enough. Jay Briscoe does break up the pin attempt. And now, look at this, though.
Such thing as a good enough defense against Jay Briscoe.
And Jay Briscoe actually decided to charge. I thought he would have thought better of it. But, that knee to the face. Oh, and we're still down to Trent Beretta and Mark Briscoe here.
Yeah, we are. Let's see if something happens here.
I gotta tell you, with how OP the Briscoes are, I would call this the upset of the millennium if Roppongi Vice got the win. And now Trent Beretta there, exchanging soup bones with Mark Briscoe. Forearm and forearm.
Trent Beretta looks like a badass with a bloody eye.
Yeah, he does, but you gotta wonder if that's obstructing his vision any. Now Mark Briscoe off the ropes. Oh, what a shot to the face.
It looked like another tooth flew out there.
Oh my god, Mark Briscoe's gonna leave Trent Beretta absolutely toothless.
Trying
And
to make him look like himself.
exactly. What a shot to the gut there by Mark Briscoe off the ropes. Trent follows through and oh, wow,
That might
beautiful.
be it. If nobody
Oh,
breaks it up, this could be it. Rocky Romero is up. Jay Briscoe is not.
Jay Briscoe's still down. Jay Briscoe's still down. Oh, but look at that. Oh, no. And there's a super kick there. Oh, and almost like a Yoshi tonic.
Yeah.
Oh, man, we should have known it's the
Wow,
Briscoes.
Jay, you can't just pull him over and Trent so that Mark can get the win. You've got to bring him over so that you can tag in to get the win yourself.
Oh, what a
scumbag.
Well, Jay Briscoe, as we said, he's definitely the more powerful of the two. And, oh, I thought he was going to be thinking Jay Driller there, but neckbreaker instead. Oh, and that could be it there. 1, 2.
I'm going to go ahead and say it. I feel like this match has gone on for way too long.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. I thought the Briscoes would have put Roppongi Vice away by now.
Yeah, this is like a 10-minute match. Or, I mean, it should have been like a 10-minute match. It feels like it's going on like 18 minutes, seriously.
Yeah. I mean, unless you're planning for the upset and giving Roppongi Vice the win, I really don't see the point.
Yeah, I would agree. That's the only thing that would make this whole thing make sense.
Oh, and look at Rocky Romero coming up from behind there. And man, Roppongi Vice is not going to go quietly, I'll tell you that much. And reverse kick there.
Oh, a donkey kick from Rocky Romero.
Beautiful. And now what are they going to do here to take out Jay? There's the back elbow. There's an uppercut. Oh, lung blower. Oh, wait a minute here. Now he supports him by his feet there, holds him down. Double stomp. Could this be it? 1,
It's
2.
Jay Briscoe.
Oh, and Jay Briscoe, of course, he kicks out.
Come on now.
Like I said, I think Jay Lethal kind of bolstered the morale of the locker room. You know, again, they probably rallied around and thought, Jay's mortal, everyone. He's mortal. He can be beat. And then this match happened. Oh, man. You know, you got to figure the longer this match goes on, the more Roppongi Vice become the emotional favorites. I think people would kill to see an upset. Now, Trent Beretta's got Jay in the electric chair position. He ducks through. Victory roll. Victory roll 2. And no, we kicked out.
Oh, nice suplex.
Yeah, beautiful suplex there by Mark Briscoe. Looks like a T-bone exploder. Now on the apron. And, blockbuster off the apron.
Oh, wow, that was brutal.
Well, Rocky Romero's done.
Jay Driller and...
Jay Driller. Yeah, it's over. It's over. And now look at that. I think, is Mark Briscoe the legal man?
I don't know.
There's the froggy elbow. I know Jay's going to get the pin anyway. There we go. Jackknife cover. 3 count.
Oh, my God. Of course Jay had to get the pinfall.
Wow. Just wow. That match went on so much longer than it had to for the result that we all knew was coming.
Yeah, it did.
I mean, no disrespect to the Briscoes, but man.
Well, no, I mean, that's the thing, too, is that if anything, it's the opposite of disrespect, because we're saying the Briscoes are so OP, so overpowered, that they should have been able to handle Trent Beretta, or I shouldn't say Trent Beretta anymore. That's not his name anymore. They should have been able to handle Roppongi Vice in less than 10 minutes, and it took that long.
Absolutely. And now Rocky Romero helping Trent up. And now I'm guessing we're going to get a show of respect here. Rocky Romero definitely looks disappointed. It was a game effort by Roppongi Vice, but it was over before the bell even rang, in my estimation.
Yeah.
And there it is, show of respect. And, it's a shame.
I have some amazing news, though, John.
What's that?
Our next match is Dalton Castle versus Adam Cole.
Oh, my God.
I know.
Our Lord and Savior actually sharing in the ring with Dalton Castle. That is beautiful.
Exactly.
I mean, no disrespect to Dalton Castle, but when you're in the ring with Adam Cole, you're always inferior. Should be quite a contest.
That's right. The reason that I didn't say anything right away in response to you is because I was busy shaking my head, nodding my head in agreement. That's all I could muster, because you were just so right that it blew my brain away.
See, people, what you need to understand is that no matter how good everyone else is, there's a difference between being a man and being Adam Cole. There's a reason this man is grateful when he wakes up every morning and he looks in the mirror and he says, wow, you really are Adam Cole. Because it's just so much better than being everyone else. Let me ask you, Ashton, would you be happy waking up as Adam Cole? And I'm not just talking for 30 seconds. I mean, just being Adam Cole.
Oh, are you kidding me? I would probably not leave the house.
And folks, compared to my inferior existence, I mean, cats even hate me. Of course I'd want to be Adam Cole.
Wait, cats hate you?
Oh, everything hates me. It seems like I can't make a connection with a pet at all.
Why did you specifically bring up cats, though? Do you have a story to tell us?
Well, I used to own a cat, and it scratched me, and, you know, we never really were on good terms, you know? Wasn't a good time.
So you didn't really live with each other. You just kind of tolerated each other.
Exactly.
I understand.
Just like I'm sure Adam Cole tolerates all the people he has to share this breathing space with. Can I just say one thing about...
That's kind of similar to the situation I used to have with one of my dad's cats.
Yeah.
She died.
Aw.
But I was okay with it.
And...
kind of a bitch.
And I don't understand why this crowd... I mean, you're throwing streamers, which I get it. It's a sign of respect in Ring of Honor, and I appreciate that. But why aren't you throwing money to Adam Cole? I mean, he's who you came to see. I mean, he is who you came to see. He's
well, I mean, they kind of already did throw their money at Adam Cole in a hypothetical sense, in that they bought tickets.
I mean, I guess.
Well, I mean, who else would that money possibly go to? Who else would have possibly earned that money?
Well, we could have directly donated it to Adam Cole. I mean, you know, just cut out the middleman entirely.
Can we have an Adam Cole Wrestling Federation where every match involves Adam Cole?
You know what? I'd buy tickets every show. I mean, I'm
feel
sorry.
Like the only way to improve on that idea is if we cloned Adam Cole.
Oh, God. One day. Humanity's going to be so much better for it. And at the risk of sounding like a complete douche, I just have to be honest with you all, ladies and gentlemen. Only one word to describe this crowd with the privilege of watching Adam Cole, none of them being me in the audience. Ew. Just ew.
Really?
But I commend Adam Cole.
All of a sudden you're Tyler Breeze?
Well, I mean, you know, it's Adam Cole. I mean, again, he's better than everyone else. I mean, they should consider themselves privileged to watch Adam Cole. I've had that privilege before. In Force 1 again, one of the best experiences of my life. Adam Cole is so wonderful.
Dalton Castle's showing off a bit here. I don't know.
Dalton Castle, I mean, in all seriousness.
I have a really weird feeling that Dalton Castle's going to win this.
Oh, my God. You hush your mouth right now.
No, I'm not saying I want it to happen. I'm saying I have this weird feeling in the pit of my stomach that Dalton Castle might pull out an upset here just to kind of continue the downward spiral of Adam Cole.
I don't know this downward spiral you're talking about. I'm sensing a lot of blasphemy coming on your end. We're going to have to talk about that later.
Why don't we talk about it right now, John?
I just don't know why you're throwing out these baseless accusations, this downward spiral. Hyperbole much? It's Adam Cole.
He's had 2 matches since his return, and he's been pinned in both of them.
Okay. First of all, that's only a rumor, okay? Second of all...
We witnessed it with our own eyes!
Okay, I get it, and that's an interesting statistic, but like all statistics, it's irrelevant. Okay? Okay? Because the only relevant thing here is Adam freaking Cole is sharing the ring with this troglodyte Dalton Castle. I don't even know what the hell that is. What the hell are you doing?
I think he wants a handshake.
Oh my God, unbelievable. And oh my God, Adam, don't touch it. You don't know where it's been. Oh God, I hope he has some Germ-X in his trunks. Jesus.
It doesn't look like he's reaching for any.
Oh God. Adam Cole's just been sullied. My eyes.
Your ears?
Well, no, just my eyes, believe me.
Your mouth?
Well, maybe that too. I don't know.
Your nose?
Everything, okay? Everything. Oh, look at Dalton Castle. Unbelievable. The disrespect he is showing the former ROH World Champion. That is not cool, Dalton. Not cool. You better have a fruit basket ready to give Adam Cole.
I feel like Dalton Castle is literally an anime character.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me at all. If he just jumped out of the pages of whatever manga he found himself in and just started exploring the real world, yeah, that's a likely origin story.
How does one contort themselves quite like that?
I don't know.
I'm curious because...
Look at Adam Cole's face. This poor man is traumatized. He doesn't know what to do.
Can you blame him? That was pretty traumatizing.
I mean, you know,
there's actually a holy shit chant going on right now.
I mean, look, this man has Twitter followers to answer to. He has a family to answer to, damn it.
And he's Adam Cole. He has himself to answer to.
Exactly. And there's the first one. Adam Cole, baby! Yeah, that's right. Oh my goodness. Adam Cole just out-castled Dalton Castle. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable indeed. I freaking love Adam Cole so much. How does he keep doing this? Every single match, he makes me go from loving him to obsessing over him.
I mean, listen, this planet is billions of years old, and it only started becoming good when Adam Cole was born.
Which
I mean,
was
that's
only
just
like
fact.
25 or 26 years ago, I might add. He's so freaking young.
Exactly. I want Brock Vaughn in NXT, damn it.
Brock Vaughn. Baby.
Okay, Dalton Castle, you're not taking Adam Cole to the charity ball, okay? Jesus. There's the beautiful side headlock by Adam Cole, who, I remind you, is better than you.
The world got better in July of 1989.
Exactly.
And luckily, I've been born since then, so I've never experienced a shitty Adam Cole-less world.
There you go. That's exactly right. I unfortunately can't say the same, but we're here now.
Are we seriously doing a pose-off right now?
My God. And now, Adam Cole slides through. Beautiful waist lock. Oh, could have been going for that arm trap German. Dalton Castle fights out of it. There's the shoulder block. I can't believe he actually got offense on Adam Cole. I don't know whether to be revolted or insulted or disgusted or whatever.
The answer is all of the above.
All of the above is right. And oh, what a splash there. Ew, ew. And Adam Cole kicks out. Jesus, people. I don't know why I'm being subjected to this. This is disgusting.
What exactly are you grossed out by?
I'm grossed out by the fact that, first of all, Adam Cole has to share a ring with someone else. Second of all, it's not Adam Cole wrestling himself. And third of all, Dalton Castle's getting offense.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's pretty good.
Dalton Castle is pretty talented. Not as talented as Adam Cole, though. I mean, let's just really emphasize that point. And now he's got the gut wrench. Beautiful gut wrench suplex there by Dalton Castle. And yes, that was a compliment you just heard. People don't get used to it. Now his boy's fanning off Dalton Castle.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't want him to break a sweat, right?
Why isn't the referee checking on Adam Cole? The hell is this?
Why would the referee check on Adam Cole right now? He hasn't really had anything devastating happen to him.
Why wouldn't you check on Adam Cole? Let me ask you something, Ashton. If you were watching in attendance right now, would you not hop over the guardrail and make sure that Adam Cole is okay? Don't lie.
Absolutely, but that's why I don't buy ROH tickets, so I don't get arrested every time.
Exactly. Okay, now you're just head-pounding air. I don't understand where you're coming from. God, you make Sean Stasiak look normal.
Who?
Exactly. That was a really obscure wrestling reference. Again, Google is your friends, kids. And now Adam Cole is back in control, as it should be, but Dalton Castle answers with a boot.
Sean Stasiak was meat, right?
Yes. Actually, that's correct. Very good. Very good.
Yeah, because, he was actually dating, I want to say, Sonny? I think he was dating Sonny, and Vince drove them apart. Kind of like the first example of that happening.
Wow. And now Adam Cole driving the boys away. They should be fanning Adam Cole. I'm amazed, actually, that they haven't switched alignments.
Those guys are trying so hard to fan, though. That is some impressive fanning.
Beautiful snapmare takedown by Adam Cole. Everything he does is just so much better than everyone else. And now look at that. And now right into the hold there. Beautiful.
I love Adam Cole.
I mean, I would just love to walk
up. What are they doing now?
I have no idea. I have no idea what's even happening. I'm scared for Adam Cole. People.
Is this a ritual?
I'm scared for him. I would get the hell out of this one-horse town, and I would just go home and just relax. Adam Cole certainly deserved it. Now he's trying to break out of the pin here.
And not only is it one horse, but that horse is a one-trick pony.
Exactly, and the fanning worked. Hey, get off the apron! And Adam Cole, thankfully, my God!
This match has been so entertaining.
And Adam Cole rightfully having a grievance with Dalton Castle's boys.
He's so mad at the boys.
He needs to take care of that right now.
They're still
right
fanning.
now.
They're still fanning, dude.
Yeah, shove the other one too. Oh, now
Dalton Castle takes offense. Dalton Castle takes offense.
And there's the suicide dive. Dalton Castle.
Oh my God, I'm dead.
Dalton Castle has put his hands on Adam Cole more than any woman in the audience could ever dream of doing.
That
And
is
now Adam.
that is a true fact.
And
Oh,
Adam
that
Cole.
was such a cool reversal.
Oh man, Dalton Castle's actually building momentum. I mean, all Adam Cole praise aside, which you can never praise Adam Cole enough for the record, Dalton Castle is a very hot prospect in ROH. And oh, look at that. He just caught Adam Cole again. Beautiful T-bone.
Dude, he's so good.
He is. I have to acknowledge the upside of Dalton Castle, but I'd love to see Adam Cole get a win here.
Gordon needs to check this match out if he doesn't believe in Dalton Castle, because this is so good.
He's hanging in there with Adam Cole, and don't you dare repeat to anybody that I said that. I'll deny it. And Adam Cole now goes into the other corner.
Hey, everybody, John just said that Dalton Castle was hanging in there with Adam Cole.
Hey, everybody, how does it feel that no matter what you do in your life, you'll always be inferior to Adam Cole? Oh, God, kick out! And he does.
That was a really cool looking move, but admittedly, it kind of looked like Adam Cole reversed it into like a jumping complete shot.
Right.
But I guess that was Dalton Castle's offense. I'm not completely sure. Maybe like a swing bottom, I guess.
And now I think it's like a front face lock that Dalton Castle's got here. And now he's going to try and slam Adam Cole again.
Oh, body! Wow, I haven't seen that in a while. Bear hug.
And Adam Cole, look at him fight out of it. The resiliency of our leader, Adam Cole. Praise be to Adam Cole. And now he goes to the top rope. You can do it, Adam. I believe in you.
Are we gonna get a Canadian Destroyer here?
He just said his own name. You're damn right we are. Here it is. Oh, come on. Come on. Belly to belly.
That was a really nice. That was a Northern Lights, wasn't it?
No, that was a belly to belly suplex.
Oh, it looked like a Northern Lights.
I'll tell you what, regardless of what it was, Adam Cole kicked out.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he's Adam Cole. Come on, man.
Say it again.
He's Adam Cole.
Baby. Seriously, Adam, win. I will cry if you don't win. Win.
He will. Guys, he will. You need to understand this. Oh, deadlift German.
Oh, no! Swim out of it!
Swim out of it. That really is what it looks like they're trying to do when they try and get out of it, too, isn't it?
Exactly. Look at that fireman's carry. Oh, the knee and the back of the head of Dalton Castle. And now, oh, beautiful by Adam Cole. I love him so much. Hooks the leg, too. Oh, he kicked out. Are you sure that wasn't 3, ref? Are you positive that wasn't 3?
Well, Adam Cole just checked, and it looks like the ref confirmed that it wasn't.
But the ref could be wrong. The ref's not Adam Cole.
The boys are still fanning Dalton Castle. That's giving him energy.
Oh, those boys. I hate them right now. That is an unfair advantage.
They're feeding Dalton Castle so much energy right now through those fans.
That is an unfair advantage, and I demand the referee eject them from this contest. Now Adam Cole tried to go for the kick. Dalton Castle there with the roll-up. No. Adam Cole kicked out.
1 count, yeah.
Oh, went for the super kick. Oh, but then the low kick. Yes! Yes! Do it, Adam! Figure 4!
And it's an actual 4! It's an actual 4!
Woo! Tap!
He's right there at the ropes.
Hey, when it's Adam Cole's figure 4, you tap. Damn it!
He didn't even just grab it with his hand. He grabbed it with his freaking elbow. That's how close he was. And now the boys are fanning him again. Give him an energy, helping him recover.
Come on, Adam. Don't let him do it. Don't let it do him to you, Adam. Come on.
Oh, he's doing it. He's doing it.
He got all the fanning he needed. Damn it! And now he's going to create space. Double damn it. Come on, Adam.
Oh, and that was a distraction, too.
Scaring one of the boys. They should know their place by now. And Dalton Castle, whoa! Snap Hurricane Rana! Oh, come on, Adam.
I have to ask, John. Oh, my God, that was amazing. I have to ask, though, John, what's the difference between a Hurricane Rana and a Snap Hurricane Rana?
That's a very good question. I just feel like with a snap Hurricane Rana, at least in my experience, it's definitely quicker in the finish. You just kind of get the move off as quickly as possible. Hurricane Rana seems just a bit slower in pace in my experience. And now, could be going
pacing. Oh, deadlift German.
Oh, he did, and he's drowning! He's drowning! And he kicked out, oh, thank God.
He's drowning. He tried so hard to swim out of it, but it just didn't work.
Okay, Adam, okay. You made Dalton Castle look great. Now let's not play around anymore. I think it's time you get the win. You're really starting to scare me right now, okay? Let's get the win. And let's get out of this stupid town, and let's go on to the next one.
This one-trick pony, one-horse town.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Dalton Castle, he got hung up on the ropes. Yes, no, yes. Adam Cole. Oh, come on. It's Dalton Dalton Castle, Adam. I could understand if it was Jay Briscoe, that hick, but I mean, it's Dalton Castle. Come on. Stay in it. Stay in it.
Oh, he's helping to wave Dalton. Why is he doing that? You're helping him. You're helping him to recover, Adam. What are you doing?
He's mocking the boys because, Adam Cole's the single most entertaining entity on the planet.
But he's helping him to recover. He needs to know this. His arm is inside your leg. He could trip you up at any moment, Adam. Pay attention.
And Adam Cole, don't you dare chop Adam Cole. Oh my God.
I told you.
That face.
I told you.
Look, that is, oh my God, that knee. Oh my God. No. What is happening right now? What is happening to my world? Super kick. Super kick. Oh my God. The German. He got the German. Yes. Do it, Adam. Yes. Shining Wizard. Cover. 1, 2.
Oh my God.
Come on.
I can't believe Dalton Castle kicked out of that. I really want to see an Adam Coleian destroyer.
Are you kidding? What is going on? This isn't right. This isn't normal.
No, it isn't.
Look, Adam, you need to put Dalton Castle away. If he wins, after I've said twice that you are better than everyone else, which Adam Cole is, then I am never going to hear the end of it from people. I will go shopping, and people will stop me and be like, hey, weren't you that guy that said that Adam Cole was better than me? What do you think now, asshole? And then I'll have to go in a corner and cry. Right by the mangoes. Don't make me cry by the mangoes, Adam. Come on!
Wow. I think the mangoes deserve better.
I think your face deserves better now. Come on, Adam! Oh, this slugfest that shouldn't even be happening. And Adam Cole smirking because he knows that he's in total control. Oh no. Dalton Castle's getting fired up. I think he actually wants to win. I didn't take that into account. Oh, God. And oh, beautiful. Right in the inner thigh of Dalton Castle. And oh, God, another forearm. Oh, Jesus. Now he's off the ropes. Pump kick there by Adam Cole. Oh, this match. I don't even know what I'm feeling right now. Oh, God. Dalton Castle off the ropes again. Another super kick by Adam Cole. A super kick to the back of the head. Oh, please do it. Please do it. End it. End it. He's trapping the arms, I think. Is it over? Oh, my God. No victory roll. Victory roll. No. 2. Oh, he kicked out. He kicked out. And another super kick. Oh, this has got to be it. Oh, God, I can't take much more. Please, Adam. Please end it. Please. Oh, beautiful. He's dead. He's dead. Count to 100. 1, 2, 3. Count. Yes. Yes. Adam Cole.
There you go, dude. Cole won.
The man that is better than everyone else finally gets a victory. Yes. Screw you, Kingdom. Screw you.
The Kingdom's match is next, I believe, actually.
Yeah, they could suck an egg.
Why an egg?
Because why not an egg? It's the better question. Adam Cole! Yes! Yes!
Okay, then.
And here's the finish again. Dalton Castle never stood a chance. Bam! The knee right in the back of the head. Absolutely exquisite, as one might expect from Adam Cole. It was all over. There was the 3 count. Now the boys concealing their faces with fans. I don't blame them. They're shielded by the magnificence that is Adam Cole. Or should I say blinded. They're shielding themselves from the magnificence of Adam Cole. And now look at that. Picks up Dalton Castle. Adam Cole hugging Dalton Castle, I believe. Showing respect. That's really classy by Adam Cole. I'd expect nothing less from the greatest human being on the planet. Dare I say the solar system. And Dalton Castle. Quite an effort. And there's Silas Young. Silas Young taking out Dalton Castle's boys there. Oh, man. Silas Young laughing, but oh, there comes ROH security. Dalton Castle not going to take this lying down.
Seems like he might not have much of a choice but to take it lying down, considering the ROH security separating them.
Exactly, and Adam Cole going to leave this horrible, horrible place on the other side of the ring, and here it comes.
Oh, up next, ACH versus Adam Page. This is the match I've been looking most forward to.
No disqualification.
Yes, this is the only match on this entire card that I was actually looking more forward to than the main event.
Oh, man, and now we're getting a a recap.
And in this case, the main event is, in fact, the match that we just watched, Adam Cole versus Dalton Castle, because...
You're damn right it was!
Look,
One last time, while it's still somewhat relevant.
Adam Cole!
Baby!
Baby!
I love that man so much.
Oh, man. Oh, Adam Page is so good. The two Adams in ROH, really.
I don't understand why they haven't joined forces yet.
Probably because Adam Cole's too good for him.
It's so true. And, I mean, like you said, Ashton, this is the match you're most looking forward to. I've talked at length at times about how good I believe Adam Page to be. I mean, I think he's got all the potential in the world to achieve greatness, and you could really say the same about ACH. Does things in that ring that not anybody can do. And we got no DQ stipulation, and I think these guys are going to make great use of it. And, I mean, who do you give the edge to in this match, Ashton?
Probably ACH, because it seems like Adam Page has kind of made it overly personal, and ACH has more of a clear head.
And see, you know, that's funny that you go that route, because I have to give the edge to Adam Page, actually. I think, for one, with no DQ, that just completely unfetters Adam Page's ruthlessness. Now he doesn't have to have any regard for rules or anything like that. And I think that's really going to play to his strengths. And you say ACH is thinking with a clear head. I mean, I'm not so sure about that. I think he's enraged at Adam Page. I think he wants to get a pound of Adam Page's flesh on behalf of his friend Matt Sydal. I think his judgment's quite clouded from where I'm sitting, and that could really harm ACH here. The guy's already a high-risk, offensive style kind of performer, and if he doesn't really think clearly when he's doing those moves, I mean, it just amplifies the chances of a mistake. And Adam Page only needs one to get a victory. And here comes B.J. Whitmer with Steve Corino's son there as the young boy.
Oh, I didn't realize that Whitmer had an injury.
Me either. That's got to put a big smile on King Corino's face.
No, it clearly doesn't.
Well, I think only because he sees his son still within those ranks of the decade. B.J. Whitmer really does have a reprehensible face. Completely antithetical to Adam Cole, if I do say so myself.
Oh, yeah, completely. It's pretty awful. Pretty tough to even kind of witness.
Absolutely. Now, B.J. Whitmer are going to address this audience. I don't really know if they give a damn what B.J. Whitmer has to say. And I think we're all anxiously awaiting the arrival of both Adam Page and ACH. I'm still coming off of the adrenaline of that last contest, but I'll tell you something. I think if any match could really exceed that bar, it is no DQ between Adam Page and ACH.
Yeah?
I think those guys are going to tear the house down and definitely tear each other apart. And, who knows, though, Ashton? I mean, to your point, because you gave the edge to ACH, maybe Adam Page awoke something inside ACH didn't even know about. And Adam Page, and there may be moments in this match where I literally fear for his life, and we'll just have to wait and see. I wish B.J. Whitmer would stop talking. I can understand why Steve Corino does hate B.J. Whitmer's face.
It is a pretty awful face.
It is. Absolutely reprehensible.
Just putting that out there.
Absolutely. And it just keeps strolling on and on. If I didn't know any better, I'd say the Authority was in the middle of this pay-per-view. Good God. Come on, BJ. Let's get this over with. But you gotta wonder, though, the more B.J. Whitmer talks and drills on, it just gives more time for the rage, the anger to just boil and bubble to the surface of ACH. I feel like ACH is ready to explode, and Adam Page hasn't even come out here yet. And I'll tell you, I mean, no DQ. And you got to imagine whoever wins, I mean, maybe they'll be in line for a television championship matchup. I've talked again about the potential of Adam Page. I do believe he is ready to be a champion. And if he can beat ACH in a no DQ setting here tonight, I mean, my next target would be Jay Lethal personally, but that may be jumping the gun a little bit. I don't know, because Jay Lethal carrying both the ROH World title, which he will be defending again tonight against Roderick Strong, and the television championship, of which he's had a very lengthy reign.
Yeah.
But, and then oddly enough, I know you used to say that you were picking Matt Sydal to end Jay Lethal's TV championship reign, and Matt Sydal, I think he took a very harsh detour courtesy of Adam Page.
Yeah, no kidding.
But, Matt Sydal will be back, and you have to imagine he's watching at home, just really hoping ACH tears into him here. And now Steve Corino just giving BJ Wimmer a look of pure hatred. It's got to kill him to see his son up there with BJ Whitmer.
Yeah.
I mean, BJ Whitmer made this personal as one can make something by getting extended family involved. I mean, and no bloodline more intimate than a father with his son there. And I don't know what's going on in BJ Wimmer's head. I'd love to know what was going on in Steve Corino's head, though. I know he tries to keep it professional, but it's got to be so hard when you see a sight like that. And finally, I believe, here comes Adam Page.
Whitmer is a scumbag.
There is so much truth to that statement, I don't even know where to start. But
I'd never wish an injury on anybody, but I don't know. BJ Whitmer having an injured leg seems a little bit like karma.
Yeah, I'd say so. And Adam Page now just comes out with a scowl to the ring.
ACH is a lie.
Oh, wow.
He's got custom merch for this opponent. That's pretty cool.
And you know what, Ashton? I mean, I said it in G1 as it relates to Tetsuya Naito. Him just getting apathetic, more malicious in the ring. I mean, Adam Page's malice, I think, is his greatest asset. He used to be the young boy of the decade, and you know what my theory was. I thought, oh, well, Adam Page, he's going to stand up for himself. He's going to be the hero we all need against the decade as they run roughshod over ROH. No, Adam Page liked what the decade was offering him. He bit into that fruit, and he hasn't looked back since. And Adam Page, I'd say, is one of the most dangerous men on the ROH roster, and that's saying something given the roster that we have. And look at the blatant disrespect here to the young boy, just forcing him to fix the knee pads and everything and making Steve Corino watch.
Yeah. These guys are really good heels.
Oh, Adam Page, I think, is on top of his game right now, Ashton. If you asked me who I thought one of the top prospects in ROH was to really break out to that next level, I think Adam Page would be my personal number one. But the ACH here wouldn't be far behind, and here he comes.
Yeah, Adam Page is actually one of the youngest guys in ROH, too. Only 23 years old.
He's got so much time and so much potential.
If Adam Page was Adam Cole, I would have actually experienced almost a full year of Shitty Earth, because I was actually born almost a year before Adam Page.
I am so glad you didn't have to go through that.
I know. I'm so glad Adam Page isn't as amazing as Adam Cole.
What a relief.
Yeah.
But the big question here...
going right at it.
Takes Adam Page down.
Not even giving the outside guys a chance to clear the ring of streamers.
And here's one question I didn't think to ask, Ash, and I was getting ready to. I think the big question here, and we're already kind of seeing it. I was going to say, normally we see CH...
I am so glad we're recording live reactions to this, because BJ Whitmer joined commentary for this match.
Oh, good God, that's heinous. That's absolutely heinous. And ACH stomping a mud hole on Adam Page. And I was going to say...
And walking it dry.
You see ACH goof off a lot. You see him imitate his favorite wrestlers. I wonder, I mean, we did kind of see that in all fairness just now. But you got to wonder if ACH is really going to play it straight in this match, given the mental and emotional stakes here.
There's no such thing as an ACH match now without Stone Cold ACH.
Exactly. And look at beautiful the athleticism of ACH. And
the athleticism of both of these competitors is really impressive.
Oh, what a drop kick there by ACH. And who's going to utilize the no DQ stipulation first? I have to imagine Adam Page.
Well, you would think, but it looks like ACH is about to do a little bit of a dive to the outside, get some leg up on the competition, and then maybe go after a weapon of some kind. Yeah, they're on the outside now. He can do whatever he wants.
And what a picture-perfect Fosbury flop there by ACH.
How crazy is that? Like, it's so ridiculous to me that, like, AJ Styles, I don't want to say invented, but popularized this very athletically challenging flip over the top rope over a decade ago, and now ACH is doing it in almost every match.
And he makes it look so easy.
Yeah.
You know, that's how good ACH is, people. I mean, as much as I've talked up Adam Page, don't let it fool you. ACH is one of the best athletes in ROH. He makes everything he does look absolutely effortless. Unbelievable athleticism from that young man. But that's not going to be enough to beat Adam Page, at least not by itself. And now Adam Page sends ACH. Oh, I think ACH, did he eat that?
He ran up the pole and did a backflip.
You've got to be kidding me.
And he almost landed on the cameraman.
Oh, my God, and the back body drop to Adam Page. Adam Page had a look of shock when he saw ACH run up the steel post. I didn't even know that was humanly possible.
It's a parkour move, brother.
Are you kidding me?
I'm surprised you haven't seen Jomo do that before, or Jomu now.
Exactly. I mean, I've never seen Johnny Mundo do that, and I mean, I love the guy to death, but I gotta be honest, I'd be hard-pressed to say who's a better athlete than ACH right now. Just unbelievable what this guy can do.
Kind of funny because apparently Johnny Mundo is actually still going by John Morrison outside of the Lucha Underground universe. We just saw he had a match against an NWA guy about a week ago, and we watched that. And I mean, it wasn't an amazing match by any means, but it was just interesting to see him being called John Morrison again in 2015.
Absolutely. That was, I think, for the Smoky Mountain Championship against Johnny Kincaid, which unfortunately Morrison lost because I'm just not meant to see him win any championships anymore. But that's
No,
my
it was
point in
actually
life.
it was in Smoky Mountain NWA, but it was for the NWA Southern Heavyweight Championship, I believe.
I stand corrected. Either way, my lot in life, I'm probably never going to
Going
see him
all
win
the
a
way
world title.
around, really, ACH?
Well, ACH, I guess he wants to build up that cardio. And Adam Page.
Jesus, that was actually really funny.
And Adam Page, though, not taking that crap.
Yeah.
Just knocking ACH into the guardrail there.
Yeah, I feel like ACH wasn't doing that just for the hell of it. I think he was actually trying to set up some kind of a really momentum-based offensive maneuver, but obviously that's a very difficult thing to pull off.
Absolutely. And did you take note of the fact that he actually high-fived Steve Corino when he passed the announce table?
Well, I don't know if you noticed, but BJ Whitmer held his crutch out trying to trip ACH, but ACH jumped over it.
I think ACH is doing this for everybody that's ever been abused, ever been humiliated by the decade, and certainly for his friend Matt Sydal first and foremost.
Yeah, BJ Whitmer held his crutch out to try and trip ACH. ACH jumped over it, high-fived Steve Corino, and then on his way, running away, he actually did like the slap the bicep uppercut, like screw you kind of gesture to BJ Whitmer. And that was what caused him to not be paying attention to see Adam Page running up at him and attacking him.
Oh, now look at that. Adam Page, I think, was going to try and take advantage of the no DQ stipulation of that steel chair, but ACH now catching him with the right hands, and they are fighting by that chair. Oh, and I don't like the positioning there of ACH. Adam Page going to try and take advantage here. He's seated ACH in the chair. Now he's going to get a running start, build some momentum.
He's going for another chair, it looks like. No, he's just going to do a running jumping kick or something.
Charge it. Oh, ACH tosses the chair in Adam Page's face.
And that makes ACH the first person to use the stipulation, like I said.
Wow, I can't believe it. I got to be honest, you can color me a bit shocked on that one. Now ACH shining that belt up for that fan in attendance.
ACH is a good, clean guy, but when you piss him off, he's not afraid to bend the rules a little bit. And that was brilliant. He pulled it right out from under himself and just tossed it so that the base of the chair hit Adam Page right in the face.
With all due respect to high flyers, I mean, we don't really, associate them with a cerebral kind of style, but for ACH to think on his feet like that, very impressive.
Yeah, I think ACH is so much more than just a high flyer, even though the high flying is probably the thing that he does that's the most impressive.
You can't pigeonhole the young man. I mean, I think it would be a mistake to, and I think Adam Page is kind of learning that for himself. And now he ascends the top rope here, does ACH. What's he going to go for here? And Adam Page stuffs it.
Yeah, he did. And now
Adam
chair.
Adam Page, steel chair to the back. Oh my God.
Oh, that would hurt a little bit.
I don't care who you are. When it's flesh versus steel, steel's going to win every time.
Every single time, brother.
And Adam Page now, this is the advantage. This is the moment I think he was looking for. And now he's just going to stomp a hole in ACH like ACH did to him earlier. Now he's got the chair again. What could be going in that twisted mind of Adam Page? He must be thinking of new ways that he can inflict punishment on ACH using that chair. Oh, God, but ACH trying to resist.
Yeah.
He's trying. I don't know how much good it'll do. And then, look at that clubby blow to the back there, ACH. And then an elbow to the back of the head there. Adam Page still in firm control. Shoves ACH in the corner. Oh, man. Adam Page going to charge. Gets 2 boots in the face. And now look at this. Off the ropes.
Oh, into the chair.
God.
Power slam into the chair.
What a power slam, too. And
shut up, BJ Whitmer. It's not over, you scumbag.
Yeah, don't count ACH out, BJ.
Well, not that easily, at least.
Not that easily, indeed. If you think ACH is going to roll over and die, you haven't been watching the man long enough. This guy's got all the heart in the world.
Sure does.
And I'll tell you something, they don't come any better than ACH, but Adam Page holding his own. That's why I'm saying Adam Page, I think, in due time. You said he's only 23, Ashton?
23 years old.
You give this kid 3, maybe 4 years at most, I'd say he'll be a world champion. That's my official prediction.
I want to say he'll turn 24 by the end of this month, but yeah, for now he's 23.
What an enziguri there by ACH. Good God.
Unbelievable.
Off the apron and right into Adam Page's skull. That's got to throw off the equilibrium, huh?
Maybe just a little.
Adam Page better find out where he is. He better remember where he is, because ACH, I think, is just taking control of this match, and now he's going for the table. Oh, he's staring at it. I think ACH's gaze is transfixed on that table.
What do you think he's going to do here? Just kind of try and find a way to throw Adam Page into it, or lay Adam Page on it and try and do a move into it?
I think ACH is going to try and do a move into it with Adam Page prone on that table. That's my prediction.
Which would be a mistake in my eyes, because the less risk of going through the table without the other guy going through the table, the better.
But I think ACH's career has been predicated on risk. And Adam Page, I think that was a drop toe hold out of that, or he just threw ACH into the guardrail there.
Yep.
Kind of using his own momentum against him. And now Adam Page just stomping into ACH. I'll tell you, Adam Page may disgust every human being on the planet, but you can't say that the kid isn't effective.
Yep.
Now he's going into the ring. I wonder what he's going to pull out here.
A ladder!
God. That ladder.
Big, scary yellow ladder.
And you said it would be a mistake for ACH trying to move into the table with Adam Page prone on it. I think it may be a mistake by Adam Page to introduce a ladder with ACH in this contest.
That's a great point. ACH is the type of guy that is way more dangerous with a ladder.
And is that a bowling pin in ACH's hand?
Looks like it, yeah.
Some kind of pin, and always twirling it around. Now, if he clocks Adam Page in the skull with that... oh, no, first in the gut. Oh, God. Oh, I'd be done. I'd be done.
He knocked it out of the park, that's for sure.
Oh, how are you even able to breathe after something like that? Oh, and there's the ladder. Oh, ACH is a dump, but oh, Adam Page reverses. How did Adam Page have the awareness, the energy even, to reverse that? But he did.
And not only the energy and the awareness to reverse it, but the awareness to place ACH's legs on the ladder rather than just his gut.
I mean, are you kidding me right now? And now Adam Page. Oh, man, they're fighting near the table. I am anxious aardvark right now, ladies and gentlemen.
It is worth noting this is not a Falls Count Anywhere match.
That's a great point, Ashton. You gotta win inside the ring. And what a pump kick there to Adam Page's face. Oh, and what's ACH thinking about?
That ladder looks so much less bulky than the ones they use in WWE. It looks so much slimmer.
And now that we're getting more weapons introduced, I have to ask you, Ashton, do you think it may be detrimental for ACH if he's focused more on hurting Adam Page?
Oh, this is going to hurt. This is going to hurt.
Oh!
But still, I thought for sure that Adam Page was going to, like, catch him and then, like, spinebuster him into the ladder. Oh, God.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
I'm sorry.
Jesus.
I got distracted by ACH getting broken in half. What was the question?
I was going to ask if you think ACH is going to be too distracted, too consumed by the desire to hurt Adam Page than to beat Adam Page, but maybe I should have been asking that question the other way around.
Yeah,
Good.
I think Adam Page really wants to hurt ACH.
But do you think that's a mistake, that both men may not really be thinking so much about beating the other, but hurting the other?
I would think it was a mistake if one man was feeling that way, but if they're both feeling that way, it cancels out.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you there. Now, Adam Page setting up the chair again. ACH, I still can't get over his back. Just, oh my God. And there's the
slap to the face.
Now, is that really necessary? Damn it. Come on.
Okay.
And Adam Page.
Jesus.
Disrespecting ACH again. I mean, look, guys, I'll give Adam Page credit all day, every day, but, I mean, there's got to be a modicum of decency somewhere. And then he just drives the head into the gut of ACH.
When did you start taking the moral high ground, brother?
I don't know, man. I think Adam Cole being on this planet makes everybody a better person. And now Adam Page...
Oh, Lariat, no!
Oh, God, but they're still by the ladder in the chair. I mean, which weapon are they going to use? Dealer's choice!
They're just trying to... Oh, beautiful.
Oh.
See, that's what I'm talking about, man. ACH is a tricky guy. He doesn't necessarily just follow the rules. As long as he's allowed to break them, he'll do it.
Oh, right in the yam bags of Adam Page.
Oh, my balls, Taz. You should have won a cup. I know.
I think he's going to leave this ring with a few less swimmers than he entered it with, but that's none of my business.
Yeah.
And now he's going for the chair.
It's a good thing he's not Daniel Bryan, because that infertility would be a major issue.
Exactly. Oh, man, and Adam Page. I mean, I talk about moves that drive the air out of you. I don't even know how Adam Page is breathing right now after that.
Oh, it looked like Adam Page wanted a chair shot to the head. Oh, ACH with the quick jabs to the head and body. Midsection.
Body blows.
Oh, and he's just ducking all of Adam Page's attempts at, like, haymaker swings, basically.
What a forearm to the face there, and ACH is feeling it here.
I wonder what he's got left in his bag. I wonder if he's gonna. I wonder seriously if we're gonna see some Stone Cold ACH here soon.
I mean, you'd have to imagine. I mean, that signature ACH, and oh, what a forearm there in the corner. Off the ropes now. What a clothesline.
Good God, ACH. You know what? Like you said, he might be a high flyer, but I'll tell you what, this kid can do so much more than just fly.
Absolutely.
That's what makes him special, too, because there are a dozen high flyers on the independent circuit that can do a lot of the stuff ACH can do. Maybe not all of it, but a lot of it. Oh my God! What makes ACH is stuff like that. The power moves, the strikes, and the ability to lift his opponents up and slam them down, in this case, right onto a freaking steel ladder.
Oh, and I think the arm of Adam Page got the worst of that, Ashton.
I don't know if you noticed, but his arm was actually through, or I guess in between two of the steps on the ladder. So yeah, that was a major, major issue for Adam Page. And the soccer kick. Yeah.
Oh, you know, beautiful. And ACH, I think, favoring the ankle for the moment, but he is so fired up. I think adrenaline's taking over for ACH.
What's really hilarious to me is that the first time somebody did that, I called it a field goal kick, you called it a soccer kick. This time, I called it a soccer kick, you called it a field goal kick. We really cannot get our calls consistent.
Yeah, I know. I apologize for that, but I think I'm just so swept into this match, I can't even think right now.
No, dude, I don't think there's any reason to apologize. We both did the same exact thing, just backwards.
I know, right? I know, this is bad. Oh! Adam Page stuffed it, though.
Oh, God.
ACH slid through. Oh, what a kick. Now is he going to suplex Adam Page here? Is that a brain
buster?
Beautiful. And ACH go for the cover here on Adam Page, and Adam Page kicks out.
It was horrifying, though, because it looked like Adam Page wanted the rite of passage on that chair. That would have been terrible for ACH. It would have been over for sure.
Oh, absolutely. And ACH, he may get frustrated. He may get depleted of energy. He may get exhausted. But I'll tell you what, I think what keeps him going is just the image of Matt Sydal getting powerbombed into all those steel chairs, and that must play on a loop in ACH's mind over and over again. I wonder if ACH has gotten any sleep since that day, since he's had to watch his best friend.
Oh, is ACH going to go for the rite of passage here? No.
Oh, no. Adam Page, of course, knowing the counter to his own hold, ducks the clothesline, and then throws the chair in ACH's face. Beautiful. And a spike DDT.
Like a show-off DDT there. It looked like he stole that from Ziggler.
Cover there, and
ACH kicks out.
Shoots the shoulder off the canvas. ACH stays alive.
Yeah.
Oh, man, what else can Adam Page do? And he's looking at the ladder again.
And he's pulling it out of its resting spot that it's been in for the last little while.
Now he's repositioning it here. That can't spell good news there for ACH, but ACH, they're creating the distance. Not a bad move there by ACH. But ACH is not going to take the cowardly way out. Not that there are any countouts in this match. He's on the apron here. What is ACH thinking about? Oh, man. 450? Oh, God.
Wow. See, that's a big problem with a lot of ACH's offense, is that a lot of the stuff that he does hurts himself. You saw earlier the soccer/field goal kick. That might have done a lot of damage to Adam Page, but it also hurt ACH's foot. And now this 450. It looks almost like it injured both of them equally.
Absolutely. And Adam Page is the first one back in the ring. I don't know if you could even...
ACH looks like almost like he was going to get ready to get on that table. That would have been a massive mistake, wouldn't it have?
Absolutely, and I don't even know if you can consider Adam Page getting back in the ring first an advantage of any kind. Now ACH ascends the top rope again. I don't know if I agree with this here.
Oh, Kobe Carino coming around to knock ACH off, but ACH attacks.
That ACH, he did what he had to do.
Oh, BJ Whitmer tossed the crutch in there, And yeah, that allowed Adam Page to use the crutch to get an advantage here. Adam Page looks like he's going to use
Oh,
some kind of a move through the table.
oh,
Is he going to hit the rite of passage through the
rite of
table?
passage to the table. Oh!
Oh my God.
ACH, his body crumpled through that table, folded up like an accordion. Adam Page may have sacrificed himself as well, but I guarantee you ACH got the worst of that situation.
I can't be the only one that sees this. Is it just me, or does Adam Page look a lot like Kenny Omega sometimes?
He does. He really does.
It's
And now
not like
look at
like if
this.
you get like a good long look at his face, he doesn't. But there are just certain glimpses that they show of him that he looks so much like Kenny Omega, and that's got to be it.
Yeah, 3 count. You could have counted to 300. And Colby Corino ecstatic. And I can only imagine how his father is feeling, knowing that his son is doing this, is aiding the decade. And Adam Page picks up the win. What a matchup that was. Pure warfare between ACH and Adam Page. And Colby Corino, it was the Colby Corino difference in this matchup. He distracted ACH long enough for Adam Page to get the rite of passage through the table, and that made all the difference in the world.
I hope ACH is all right. That landing looked really rough.
Yeah, it did, and now Adam Page going to leave here, but I'll tell you something, folks. I mean, the eyes would fool me, because if I was just tuning in and seeing that, Adam Page doesn't look like a winner to me. ACH left him in rough shape, but he didn't get the pound of flesh he was looking for. I have to imagine this war is over. I mean, Adam Page put an exclamation point on it, and BJ Whitmer proud of Adam Page there. Well, you also should give a medal to Colby Corino. And now, what are you doing? The hell is this? What is Colby Corino doing here?
I have no idea.
I don't know what Adam Page instructed him to do. I mean, he already helped you get the damn win. What else do you want? If it wasn't for Colby Corino, ACH would have won this match.
Yeah, you would think so.
Now
I mean, there are no
ACH.
guarantees, but it definitely seems like it. Oh, it looks like ACH has a cut on his eye.
Oh, ACH is so roughed up. He's in such rough shape. He
Okay,
can
maybe.
barely move on his own. He needs assistance to the back.
Yeah. That was
And
a
again,
really, really good match, though. Really intense, man.
I am concerned. Like, where did Colby Corino go?
I have no idea.
I don't know either.
Seems like he already went to the back with the rest of the decade.
I guess that's fair enough. But
Yeah.
quite a perplexing, course of act.
Oh, Kata, Shinsuke Nakamura, Roddy Strong. I think that was Hashi, Nakamura again. What are they showing this for? What's this promo for? I can't wait to find out.
Yeah, I'm guessing,
Oh, it's for the Philadelphia and Brooklyn shows. That
it's gonna be
Brooklyn
great.
show, man, that Brooklyn show is running up against NXT in Brooklyn, NXT Takeover Brooklyn at the Barclays Center.
Yeah, and NXT's got Jushin Thunder Liger. So,
Oh, that's right. And they're going to have some ROH guys too. Or I mean some New Japan guys.
New Japan's reach is unbelievable. They're gonna be representing, at the ROH shows and the NXT show.
And Field of Honor, that's actually, I think that's going to be on a pay-per-view.
Yeah, and don't forget, everyone. I mean, we've got, on the subject of New Japan, the G1 Climax going on.
Oh my God, how could anyone possibly forget that?
I know it's the biggest tournament in professional wrestling.
Yeah, and if you see this video, go check our channel. We've been live commentating. That's kind of, I mean, if you've noticed that John has kind of been in the commentary mode for this show, that's probably why. It's kind of tough to get out of it when you get into it. And we've been doing live English commentary for these New Japan shows, and it's been a ton of fun. I've really enjoyed it. And I mean, admittedly, I feel like almost spoiled because like these New Japan shows have had consistently such incredible matches, and it just seems like ROH as far as excitement lives up to it, but their psychology is nowhere near in the same level as New Japan's.
No, New Japan is just really taking my wrestling experience to a whole nother level, guys. It's been amazing shows. And, not to say that this ROH show has been bad by any stretch of the imagination, but, I mean, G1 Climax, like I said, it's the biggest tournament in pro wrestling, and you just can't help but become enraptured by it when you're watching it, when you're watching guys advance, when you're watching guys struggle. I mean, Carl Anderson in particular, watching his performances has just been a real treat for me. I know Shinsuke Nakamura is your boy, Ash, and he had He had a great outing today on the recording we did. And yeah, it's just been a hell of a lot of fun.
Shinsuke Nakamura is my guy. Tomohiro Ishii is also one of my guys.
Oh, Tomohiro Ishii. Oh my god, what an incredible athlete. And again, like, what makes him so great is that, like, he's that brawling style, that stiff style, and you and I don't really gravitate to that too often, but he just does it so well, and he has such consistently great matches. Yeah, dude.
The Kingdom is so good.
Kingdom may be tag team champions when this is all over. This is a four-corner survival tag team championship match.
You want to talk about a couple of guys that just ooze charisma.
Absolutely, the Kingdom, top of the page there.
Exactly.
I mean, right below Adam Cole, though. I mean, you know, just getting that last little push in there.
You know what? Adam Cole took a little while longer to get to where these guys are right now.
I'm just going to...
Adam Cole, well, no, I'm not saying that Adam Cole isn't way above them right now, but Adam Cole took a really long time to get where he is. He hasn't always been this amazing, I promise.
Absolutely. You know, every guy has a journey.
Especially in ROH. I mean, I think, from what I understand, he's been doing the whole Adam Cole Bay shtick for a lot longer than he's been doing it in ROH. But in ROH, he was basically the equivalent of Davey Richards' young boy.
Right.
He and Kyle O'Reilly both came up under Davey Richards. They were a tag team called Future Shock, and they were good. They were always good in the ring, but there was really never anything interesting about them. And then Adam Cole just completely broke away.
I mean, you want to talk about
broke ahead, really.
Yeah, you want to talk about an interesting team, though. War Machine, I think, is a very talented team. Yeah. Two big studs here in Hanson and Rowan.
Yeah, Rowe. Just Rowe.
Just Rowe?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
He's not trying to take Eric Rowan's name. But yeah, Hanson, man. Hanson is a freakish, beastly, just monster. And Ray Rowe is just a freakish, beastly athlete. He is incredibly athletic for somebody his size.
Absolutely.
Out comes ReDragon. These are the guys that get my attention. These guys are so good.
They'll give you a reason to cheer, I suppose.
They will give you a reason to do something. I'm not sure what, though.
And they're looking to regain the ROH Tag Team Championships. They've been embroiled in quite the conflict with the Addiction, the current champions.
Freaking Addiction. And they've been cheating, too. The Addiction only ever wins with Chris Sabin's help.
You know what, though, Ashton? I'm going to go with maybe an unpopular finish here, an unpopular prediction, if you will. I do think the Addiction will retain, but I don't think it'll come down to them in ReDragon. I think War Machine is going to really impress us tonight. I think they're going to make it all the way to the very end of this four-corner survival matchup.
Wait, is this an elimination match?
I believe so. I mean, that's kind of the feeling I got when they called it four-corner survival. You know, as if, you know, as in you survive the other three teams.
I don't think this is an elimination-style match, honestly. I don't.
Well, if it's not elimination style, I still pick the Addiction to ultimately get the fall and retain. But if it is elimination style, I do think the final two teams will be the Addiction and War Machine.
This is a really stacked match, too, because, I mean, Michael Bennett and Matt Taven were very recently the New Japan IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. They just recently lost them back to the Bullet Club. Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, multiple-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. And War Machine, really the hottest tag team in ROH right now. And then the champions, Frankie Kazarian and Christopher Daniels. So, really stacked match here.
And I kind of dig the military commander outfit there, Christopher Daniels. Interesting look. And Kazarian, I'm wondering if he's just expressing his Dolph Ziggler fandom with that jacket.
Yeah, I wonder if he's got Megadeth and Twisted Sister and stuff like that, like stitch-ons on it.
And we get Bobby Cruz, announcer for this contest. I wonder if he'll specify if this is elimination style or not. Man, what a stacked ring that is right there. Look at all those teams. And I'm just absolutely blown away. I wonder if the Kingdom is finally going to win these tag team titles. I've been so impressed with them for so long. I may not like how they've been treating Adam Cole as of late. And, you know, I could go on about that for hours and hours, but they are a talented team.
They're better in Japan.
Absolutely.
What else is kind of funny as far as their kind of experience in Japan is Whoever the Japanese cameramen are absolutely infatuated with Maria, and so is Carl Anderson. That's another one. Carl Anderson is absolutely in love with Maria Kanellis.
Yeah, now, see, if you're with Carl Anderson, though, you know, if you're Maria, I mean, I'd think about that. I mean, Carl Anderson's really proven to be a real winner as of late.
Oh, absolutely, but there's a one little problem with that being that Bennett put a ring on it.
That is true. It is very true. I mean, Bennett was the
if
smartest one of
Maria
all.
if Maria and Bennett were just kind of an item and not actually officially like legally married, I would totally agree with you. But there are legal implications going on right
Yeah, definitely.
now.
And, yeah, you know, I mean, I'd say that Carl Anderson wouldn't want to start something with Mike Bennett, but I won't go there. I'll just respect the legal grounds of it, because let's be honest, I think Carl Anderson could handle anybody at this point with his performance in the G1 Climax thus far.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, you guns done every one of their asses.
Gunston!
We got so excited today when he hit that on Goto. That was crazy.
Oh my god! Well, and it's not just that he hit it; it's the way he hit it. Because Goto he got him up for like he was going to give him some kind of like a suplex. Like he had him up like in vertical suplex position, and then Anderson reversed the kind of shift the weight around and turned it into like a falling gun stun. It was amazing.
I know Maria would absolutely love to be representing the ROH Tag Team Champions, and if the Kingdom can win this match, she'll do just that.
The Kingdom don't even bother shaking hands with anyone but themselves.
Absolutely. I mean, they just ooze arrogance, and can't really say I blame them. Mike Bennett, I mean, you and I have spoken so highly of Mike Bennett. Such an upside. I still want to see him in NXT.
Oh, yeah.
But I feel like now, lately, with the animosity between WWE and ROH, that may not happen. WWE competing with ROH over venues and whatnot. And now especially this whole New Japan thing, bringing in Jushin Thunder Liger. I mean, very interesting landscape in pro wrestling right now, Ashton.
I know, dude. It's so crazy. Like, there are a lot of rumors floating around that ROH is basically the biggest threat to NXT. Like, NXT legitimately feels threatened by ROH. Like, they're trying to, I don't know if I want to go as far as to say run ROH out of business, but definitely prevent ROH from running certain arenas so that they can have a monopoly on them.
And look at this. Adam Cole is gracing our existence with
on commentary. Yes.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to apologize ahead of time that we are talking over this, but oh my god, Adam Cole's on commentary.
I almost feel dirty that you and I are going to be interrupting Adam Cole.
I know, it's awful. What's going on right now?
I feel so ashamed. I mean, that man's voice could end wars. And now, are you serious, Bennett?
Did he just take a bump, like a phantom bump?
I think so. I didn't think he wanted to experience the kicks anymore. I guess he was pretty much begging for mercy from Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly has none to spare.
Here. You don't even need to throw the kick. I'll sell it anyway.
Exactly.
I love that. That's amazing.
Well, Kyle O'Reilly thought, it makes it easier for me. And now here comes Matt Taven.
But you gotta point out, even though it was easier on Kyle O'Reilly, it did allow Bennett, because he didn't eat that kick, it saved him some energy and it allowed him to get just enough offense to tag Taven in.
Absolutely. Taven, of course, got frustrated with his inability to beat Jay Lethal for the TV championship, so he realigned with the Kingdom after he lost his last chance opportunity against Lethal.
Kyle O'Reilly's another one who's just so lanky.
I know, right? Now those alternating knee strikes by Kyle O'Reilly. And you've actually spoken, Ashton, of Kyle O'Reilly, and you think he may be close to breaking to that next level, you know, that ROH World Championship in the future.
I don't know if I would say winning the actual title, but I think just kind of elevating himself into the main event picture in general. As a singles act.
Right, and I could certainly see it. And now the Kingdom, I think, is going to try and isolate ReDragon here as it relates to Kyle O'Reilly. He took a vicious spear by Bennett on the apron. And now Kazarian, I think, stole a tag there. And yeah, you could see Taven upset with the referee. And now the Addiction's going to have their hand in this match, I think, for the first time.
It is just so weird to see Christopher Daniels in a singlet. I'm sorry, I just can't handle it.
I agree with you. I'm so used to him in the tights. Seeing him in a completely different attire is weird. But look at Kyle O'Reilly taking on both members of the Addiction and so far winning. He's got Christopher Daniels in that sleeper. Oh, but look at this. Rowe taking the tag.
Hey, Rowe.
Kyle O'Reilly still doesn't even realize it.
No, he doesn't. Oh, my. You do not want to...
Oh, Jesus. Oh, and he buckled, though. Oh, but he powered through.
Yeah, he does not care.
Oh, man. Oh, Rowe is pissed. And how smart was that by Rowe, actually waiting a little bit before coming in the ring, allowing Kyle O'Reilly to do even more damage to Daniels?
I mean, Rowe has a pretty impressive beard, but look at Hansen's beard. I mean, come on.
Well, Hansen, I mean, he's a freaking Viking. He's the last Viking on Earth.
Hansen's nickname is literally Warbeard.
I mean, come on. Come on.
I can't think of a more appropriate nickname for someone that looks like him either. Did
Exactly.
Ray Rowe seriously just picked up Hansen? Are you kidding me?
Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, that could have been bad.
Do you have any idea how confusing Ray Rowe's name is for me? There is a guy in the NFL now, just got drafted by the Eagles, named Eric Rowe. Spells his last name the exact same way. And now we've got an Eric Rowe, and let's not forget WWE's Eric Rowan. Everything is going on right now that makes me want to call Ray Rowe Eric Rowe.
Yeah.
Holy crap! The diving double knees to Kazarian.
And then that Bronco Buster-like maneuver from Hansen.
Hansen and Rowe are my favorites to win this match, man. I don't know if they actually will, just because Daniels and Kazarian are such douchers that are keeping the titles at all costs. But man, I would love for Rowe and Hansen to be the guys that take the titles off of them.
Oh, absolutely, and they have the ability to do it. I mean, they have all the ability in the world to do it.
Now, admittedly, I wouldn't complain if it was ReDragon to do it, but I think at the end of the day, I really just don't want Daniels and Kazarian to be champions anymore.
I mean, I think the two people that I'd pop for the most to win it would be War Machine and admittedly the Kingdom. Again, I may have my problems with how they're treating Adam Cole, but they are still a family, and I have faith they can work out their issues.
You gotta wonder why Taven didn't take that opportunity to tag himself in.
Yeah, I wonder that as well. Is, Kazarian just laying into Bobby Fish there with the forearms.
Or even just because you're such a scummy heel, why not just pull the ropes to cause Kazarian to screw up?
Absolutely, and I just want to remind everybody, Adam Cole is doing a brilliant job on commentary. Just update everybody on that.
Yeah. I mean, we're totally going to come back and rewatch this match without commentating over it because we want to hear Adam Cole. So
exactly. I mean, really, at the risk of being a total doucher, I think Adam Cole just became the star of this match once he took his seat at the commentary table. But
Adam Cole's the star of every match, whether he's present at ringside or not, because every match that he's not actually a part of, we just have to wonder why it's not as good, and then you realize, oh, it's because of Adam Cole.
I still love that rule that you have on our ROH reviews. That Adam Cole is always the high spot, even when he's not on the show.
Well, yeah, because it's the same logic. When Adam Cole's not on the show, he's still the high spot because you just know that the show would have been so much better if he was on it.
But look at how charitable Adam Cole is, though, because he shows up at ringside, right? And he knows that his presence affects the entire environment, which forces all the teams in this matchup to suck less considerably.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean,
and they don't actually suck less. They just happen to suck less in the presence of Adam Cole because of him and him being so amazing.
Exactly. I mean, the altruism of this young man, just absolutely leaves me speechless. And Maria, I think, taking issue with the addiction.
It's true. It's damn true.
Oh my God! Okay, so far that is the leader for line of the night on live reactions.
I'll take it.
I don't think anything's gonna top that. That was so hammy and so hilarious at the same time.
Well, I was definitely going for the ham factor. I want to capitalize on as much hamminess as possible.
And look at Mike Bennett there. I mean, again, we talk about the upside of Mike Bennett. I want to see him, on the NXT roster. Yeah. And he just isolated ReDragon there. Brilliantly done. Now Matt Taven's
my thing with Bennett is, I feel like he would almost be an outcast in NXT. Like, he would easily be the top heel there, but he would be such an outcast because he doesn't work the same as all the other top guys in NXT, and he's still way better a wrestler than all the guys below the top guys in NXT.
Right.
Like, I would want Bennett to be in NXT just long enough to do a program with, Tyler Breeze, and that's it.
And let me ask you a question, honestly, Ashton, about Mike Bennett, just to kind of round out this discussion. Do you think he would do just as well without Maria, or do you think he kind of needs Maria to round out the gimmick?
Oh, I don't think he needs Maria, but Maria definitely helps substantially.
Right.
I think that his best work is going to be in WWE on the main roster, not even in NXT, just on the main roster. Because him working with guys like Sheamus and Cesaro and all the main roster guys that kind of equal him as far as stature go, maybe a little bit bigger, that can work the same style as him. I think those are the guys he's got the most potential with. Michael Bennett,
I hope you and I.
Randy Orton.
Oh, yeah. I hope you and I never give up hope on Mike Bennett coming to the main roster, because
Oh, he's still pretty young. I think he might only be like 30, 31 years old-ish. He's not that old.
I'd say if he doesn't get signed by WWE in the next 2 years, I'll start to become a little bit more resigned to the goal, but I'm not giving up just yet.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you who else isn't giving up, all the teams in this matchup. They so desperately want to
I
take the tag team titles off of the Addiction here.
I just looked it up, and Michael Bennett's 30 years old, but he just turned 30 in May, so he's a young 30.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, ReDragon picking up the pace here. Christopher Daniels, tilt a world backbreaker there by Bobby Fish.
Knee to the
Oh, the
face!
knees by Kyle O'Reilly. Good God. Oh, I have to be honest,
Oh,
guys.
Sleazy Kyle! Sleazy Kyle!
Oh, chasing the dragon.
They want it. I don't think they're going to get it, but they want it. Yeah.
Oh, nice slide out there by Mike Bennett. Spear!
Spear! Mike Bennett with a spear!
Oh, beautiful. Now Bobby Fish. Well, leapfrogged, and Taven with the super kick there, and now the spear by Bennett.
He's spearing everyone.
Oh, now here comes Hansen. Sorry, I was about to call him Ro. Got him confused. They're both juggernauts.
Ro wishes he could have a beard that epic.
Oh, double choke slam. Good God.
Yeah. The easiest way to remember it is that Ro is the one that's all tatted up.
Yeah, really. And now
I personally thought that the easiest way to remember it was that Ro is bald and Hansen has hair everywhere on his head.
Right, and let me tell you something, guys. If not tonight, I guarantee you one day War Machine will be ROH Tag Team Champions.
That's a way to remember it, John. Hansen equals hair.
There you go.
First two letters and everything. It works.
Brilliant. But then again, I'd expect nothing less from your face. As you see now, Ro taking, I believe, Kazarian to the outside. And now Daniels, beautiful split-legged moonsault there. And now, let's see, who's going for a dive here? Was that Kyle O'Reilly? No, that was Bobby Fish.
Yeah, he's so agile.
Now Kyle O'Reilly
with a jumping knee to the face of Daniels.
Everybody's down. Who's left in the ring?
I think
the Kingdom. And Matt Taven with the splat. Oh, wow.
And is Michael Bennett left? Is Michael Bennett going to fly? Oh, no, I see Mike Bennett over there. Never mind. He's to the top down. Left. To the top left of our screens was Mike Bennett.
Oh, wait, somebody's going to the top rope. Oh, God.
Answer.
No. And oh, my God, the senton.
Oh, wow.
Are you kidding me? Oh, I don't even...
Camera work is really getting on my nerves right now. Way too many cuts and way too many close-ups.
Exactly. I'm getting kind of dizzy, actually, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, calm down, camera dude.
And now, Hansen, I think, going to try and take on the Kingdom by himself, but double super kicks there for his effort.
Yeah, anytime you roll one guy from a tag team into the ring, it's never a good idea to roll the other guy in there at the same time, because they are a tag team, you know?
Exactly. Now double super kicks to Ro there, and the Kingdom's looking good. Cutter there by Mike Bennett.
Twist of fate there, Mike Bennett.
Yeah, an homage, if you will, to Matt Hardy. And there's the, Swanton, I guess, by Taven.
Absolutely.
2. Oh, and Ro kicks out.
Ray Ro showing some fortitude. Look at Taven's face.
Taven cannot believe it.
I love it. Oh, it looks like Kyle O'Reilly just tagged himself in.
Oh, and ReDragon here.
And with ReDragon, when one guy tags in, both guys get in the ring.
Chasing the dragon. That could be it.
No
and the Addiction breaks up the count quickly.
Yeah, of course it's the Addiction that breaks up ReDragon's pin attempt, because it's the Addiction.
Hey, we may not like the Addiction, but if they can win this match, I think that was a high-low there by the Addiction. And now Bobby Fish going to have to fend up for himself here for the next little bit.
He's managing, too. It might not last very long, but he is managing to fight them both off at the same time.
Now look at this. Oh, double. Oh, they caught him. They caught him. Drove him down.
Nice. Almost a neck breaker.
Yeah, neck breaker on Kazarian's side. Powerbomb on Daniel's side, but either way gets the near fall.
Very nice.
Oh, could it be Angel's Wings?
Yeah, I was going to say, he has him in Angel's Wings position, but no.
Kazarian now, slingshot DDT.
That was a cool-looking move right there. And now Kyle O'Reilly's back in this. Oh, a slap, a knee to the face of Kazarian. Kick, sweep the leg. Good God, Kyle O'Reilly.
Oh, spin kick to the gut there.
Gut.
Oh, when to go stop. Oh, Bennett.
Super kick. Goes after Kyle O'Reilly, or after Bob Fish. I'm confusing ReDragon members. Oh, but Hansen's back.
Hansen. Oh, my God.
just completely went with the momentum and just slammed Bobby Fish down to the ground.
Oh, and
Ray Rowe,
oh!
what do you even call that?
I call that one man imposing his will and another man in winning. And now Hanson
Oh,
with the
cartwheel!
clothesline. War Machine is feeling it.
Go for a pin, guys. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is not an elimination match.
Oh, I think they're signaling for the end, and I'd have to agree with you with how long this match has gone. It's definitely not an elimination style. And oh, knee right into the back. Oh, then like a gut buster of sorts, but he still keeps the gut wrench hold locked in. And now Hanson on the top rope. Oh, power bomb. Oh my God. Splash.
Oh my God, he's dead.
Why aren't you pinning him?
Why aren't you pinning him? Stop showing off. There's no one around to break up the pin.
If that wouldn't pin a human being, then I don't know what would.
I don't think that. And now Maria's up on there to get the distraction. Daniels with the belt. Rowe knocks, or not Daniels, Kazarian. Now
Daniels with the belt. Now, we threatened to hit Maria with it. The Kingdom taking offense, and now Taven tags himself in. Now he ducks the belt shot. Oh man, the Kingdom could actually capitalize here.
Well, and here's my thing: it's technically Fatal 4-Way rules, right? So there are no disqualifications.
Right.
So why is everyone trying so hard to play by the rules?
I don't know.
And, oh crap!
Oh, Taven spin kick. Oh,
what a freaking axe kick!
And now, what's Mike Bennett thinking?
Backpack stunner. Backpack stunner, yeah.
Looked like a sick kick there from Taven. Two.
Oh my goodness, that looked so close.
See, you know what would have made the difference? Adam Cole.
Oh,
just
my God,
put that out there.
Yeah, well, I mean, Adam Cole's at ringside.
Absolutely, but I mean, if he was directly involved, because the Kingdom just decided to keep their distance. I guess that's their mistake.
Yeah,
and now you see,
never should have alienated Adam Cole. He might not even necessarily need to have been involved. Just knowing that they have his moral support would have made the difference.
Exactly. And guys, we are down now to the Kingdom and ReDragon. God, I love Adam Cole.
Lion Salt!
It's on all the knees.
Bobby Fish got his knees up. Kyle O'Reilly in the ring.
Oh, nice move.
Elevated DDT into a German.
Beautiful. I'll tell you, I've often said that ReDragon's kind of like my dream team. Just two beautiful technicians. Their submission acumen and everything else is just off the charts. And Daniels, I can't believe, made the save. Bodies are everywhere right now.
Maybe we should specify two beautifully technical wrestlers.
Absolutely.
When you say beautiful technicians, people are going to think that they're actually beautiful.
Absolutely. Tyler Breeze would vehemently disagree. Chasing the dragon!
Yeah, and Tyler Breeze and Adam Cole, I think.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Nice double team for the addiction. Three. Wow.
No, I don't think Bobby Fish's right shoulder was down for the first 2 counts of that 3 count.
Well, regardless, the Addiction is going to retain their tag titles yet again at the expense of ReDragon.
Can I just point out, I hate that the Addiction are champions because they make ROH feel like TNA for the brief amount of time that they're on.
I know, right?
It's so bad.
Oh, man. We may not like it, but the reality is the Addiction are still tag team champions, and what a contest.
I wonder if this is what Japanese wrestling fans feel like when the Bullet Club gets involved. Like, oh, these guys are talented, but they make it feel like American wrestling, and that's not what I want to watch. Because, like, Daniels and Kazarian make it feel like TNA, and that's not what I want to watch. Maybe that's how Japanese wrestling fans feel when they watch New Japan and the Bullet Club.
I'd agree with that assessment if it wasn't for the fact that I see so many Japanese fans, hold up the Too Sweet sign to get acknowledged by the Bullet Club. I don't really see.
So those are Japanese, yeah. I mean, those are Japanese people in general, but I mean, who's to say they aren't also like ROH, WWE fans?
That is true.
I mean, like the people that watch New Japan only and nothing else.
Right.
Maybe like they're like considering themselves like wrestling purists and hate that Bullet Club has kind of introduced that dose of Western shenanigans into their purores.
Right. I mean, that's a fair point, Ashton. Definitely a fair point. I think that little girl's face as Addiction was leaving the ring summed up the entire story, sums up how we all feel.
Yeah, that little girl's face kind of summed up everything that I feel about the Addiction.
Yeah, just ew. Nothing more, nothing less.
Did you actually just say ew?
Yeah.
I don't know how you mustered that word when Maria was just standing there.
It was a struggle, my friend.
I hope so.
It was a struggle, and I can't believe already we are looking at the ROH World Championship match.
Yeah, I mean, this pay-per-view has been on for about 2 hours and 10-ish minutes.
I mean, you've got to be kidding me.
I don't know if ROH is prone to ending their pay-per-views early like WWE, though, in which case this could be just like a 30, 35-minute match and maybe good.
Maybe. But there still seems to be so much time left in this pay-per-view. I can't imagine.
Yeah, there are about 50 minutes left before 11.
Yeah, that's certainly true. And you got to wonder how much time they're going to devote to hyping it up, and of course entrances and everything else. And there is Jay Lethal in this hype package with all the gold, the ROH Sullivan Championship and the ROH World Title. It looks good as a dual champion. And Roderick Strong. We know about your Roderick Strong fandom, Ashton. You discovered him several years ago. I believe you said on a DVD you picked up at a yard sale at TNA DVD.
Yeah, about 10 years ago actually. It was a 2005 Genesis.
Yeah, and you first discovered Roderick Strong there, and then the guy's work rate and just how he's able to go and keep up with everybody he works with is unbelievable.
Yep.
And we saw that in the triple threat in the last event we watched, and you actually, I think, picked Roderick Strong to win it. I picked Moose at the time, and yeah, Roderick Strong emerged victorious.
Yep.
And Jay Lethal's styling and profiling, I love that he's ROH World Champion. I think I'm more happy about Jay Lethal specifically being world champion than just the fact that Jay Briscoe is no longer world champion. Because before, I was just really getting tired of the Briscoes, and I'm like, man, I'm going to love anybody that takes the world title off of Jay Briscoe. But then when it was Jay Lethal, it made it even better because, I've watched his career for a long time, and it's just so amazing to see him in this spot.
Absolutely.
Absolutely wonderful. And I have no doubt he's going to retain here. I highly doubt Roderick Strong gets the win. I'll put it to you this way. I'd be shocked if Roderick Strong were to get the win. But I'm just so excited for Jay Lethal. This is his first title defense.
Yeah.
As world champion against Mr. ROH.
It looks like I'm trying to figure out Roddy coming out first. It looks like he's not coming out with anyone though. It looks like he's by himself.
Yeah, well, Roderick Strong definitely more of a babyface. I guess he wants to do this on his own merits.
Yeah, I guess I'm just having flashbacks to when he was with the House of Truth, but that's Jay Lethal now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I didn't even know Roderick Strong was a part of the House of Truth. I knew about him, being aligned to the Decade, because that was really my ROH experience when I got involved with it.
Yeah.
But never knew that Roderick Strong was part of the House of Truth. That's news to me. You got to figure maybe that'll give him a little bit of an edge. He knows what to expect.
He was the crown jewel of the House of Truth for a while.
Wow. That may be somewhat of an advantage. I mean, he knows what to expect, from guys like Truth Martini and everything, because, he's been around them, so we'll see. The Messiah of the Backbreaker, and here comes Jay Lethal, baby. Oh, man, so happy for that young man. I think Jay Lethal, we talked about, I think he's only 30 now. And, first world title.
I feel like he's even younger than that.
He's got to be either 29 or 30, because I know we talked about this.
Yeah, he is 30, you're right.
And look at all that gold. He's wearing all of it around his waist. I love when dual champions do that. And I haven't experienced many in my time, but yeah, wear all that gold around
Can't
your
even
waist.
really say waist. The TV titles are on his waist. The world title is kind of around his chest.
It's beautiful, though. I love that he's just adorning all that gold like the god that he is. I just can't wait for the day that they defend that ROH World title against Adam Cole, because then it'll be an entirely different story. But it feels nice to support Jay Lethal for this one outing, at least.
Yeah.
His best years, I think, are still ahead of him. But to see him as a dual champion in Ring of Honor, a promotion definitely on the rise. I mean, we were just talking about in the preceding bout how we feel like NXT is kind of scared of ROH. We've got kind of a turf war over venues.
And what's really crazy, too, is, we talk about, Jay Lethal, he's only 30 years old. How long has Roderick Strong been at the top of the independent wrestling scene in North America?
I know, right?
He's 31 years old. He'll be 32 tomorrow.
That's crazy.
He is so young for having been at the top of the independent wrestling scene in North America for as long as he has been.
Well, you said Roderick Strong's turning 32 tomorrow. I couldn't ask for a better early birthday present than the ROH World Championship.
You got to earn it, though.
You got to earn it, and that you got to emphasize earn. And against the likes of Jay Lethal, that is a daunting task, to say the least.
Absolutely. Jay Lethal might not look the most intimidating, but he is a man that has been the absolutely tippy top of the ROH pyramid for the better part of the last 2 years or so.
Absolutely. Jay Lethal on an absolute roll. That's why he is the ROH World Champion. Was going on a monstrous TV World title reign before that. And wow, Roderick Strong getting right in his face. I think Roderick Strong feeling all the confidence in the world.
This is not going to be the type of match where they pace each other either. These guys are going to go all out and try and kill each other. And if not both of them, Roddy Strong definitely will.
Absolutely, I completely agree with that assessment, Ash, and I wouldn't expect much scientific wrestling from either man. Although,
Well,
I mean,
they can do scientific wrestling. It's just, I seriously think Roddy Strong is just going to go in for the kill right away.
absolutely, and you kind of took the words right out of my mouth. I was going to say, well, Roderick Strong is capable of that. We saw him hold his own, really
Against
hold
Zack
for
Sabre
hold with
Jr.
Zack Sabre Jr. That was such an eye-opening match to me,
Yep.
as somebody who, I mean, don't get me wrong, I have all the respect in the world for Roderick Strong, but I definitely think you're the bigger fan of him between the two of us. So that was definitely a sobering experience for me, watching Roderick Strong. And then you've got Jay Lethal.
And the X Factors. He's got Donovan Dijak. He's got Truth Martini. He's got that other guy whose name I don't remember. Jay Diesel. That's what it is. Jay Diesel.
Well, it kind of surprised me that their pro debuts were only a year apart. Jay Lethal debuting a year after Roderick Strong.
Well, it's worth noting, though, that Roderick Strong, it seems like, just kind of shot straight to the top of the independent wrestling scene, while Jay Lethal took a little while before, and then eventually, I think, 2008, 9 maybe, he got to TNA.
Yeah, I mean, Jay Lethal, I saw him pay his dues in TNA. I saw him start out as, one of the youngest guys on the TNA roster, they would say, and then he became Black Machismo, and that's when things, I think, really began to click for Jay Lethal, was that gimmick.
Yep.
And that's when we really, I think, began to see the ascension of Jay Lethal. And then when I heard he went to ROH, it was a long time I hadn't followed him, to be honest, because I didn't have the means to watch ROH at the time, and it was very difficult. But then I see that he was heel. My curiosity was piqued by it, and then to see him reach the stratosphere like this. And it's funny because I wouldn't even describe myself as a Jay Lethal mark, but there's something about his story that just makes me feel so good when I think about it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, just to scratch and claw that long and to be in this position. And let's be honest here. I mean, I don't want to get overly political, but you hear the accusations all the time, and they're accusations for a reason, about how the pro wrestling industry, it does seem to have a racial bias, especially when you consider like WWE. But ROH proves itself so progressive, in trusting Jay Lethal because they know how talented he is.
Yep.
And they don't, hold that against him at all. Whereas in WWE, I feel like they've had jewels like that, and they just let him pass them by. I feel like Big E is a main event waiting to happen, and that still hasn't clicked for him.
Definitely.
But Jay Lethal has just seized
Well, it
the
has clicked. It just hasn't been given the opportunity to click on the main roster.
Exactly. Oh, absolutely. I mean, you look at the 5 gimmick of NXT. I mean, he was such a dominant NXT champion. And while I'm loving what he's doing in the New Day, you figure, like, I do believe in Big E to be a WWE World Heavyweight Champion, to reach the heights that Jay Lethal's at right now with the ROH World title, as we've gotten out of the lockup to begin this matchup.
Yep.
But again, that's what I mean when I say that Jay Lethal's story is just such a feel-good story to me, because he's just overcome so much. And it's funny that I speak about him in those terms because he is the heel in this match. He's a part of the scummiest group in the House of Truth. And Roderick Strong, I mean, it's one hell of a mountain to climb back to the world title. But I want to emphasize that word, back. Roderick Strong's been there before. Jay Lethal, this is his first go-around with the ROH World Championship.
Yep.
And I wonder if that's going to make any difference. I'm not saying Roderick Strong has any apathy. I'm sure he wants to get it back. Who doesn't want to be ROH World Champion? But exactly. Jay Lethal, considering this is his first run, it's got to mean the world to him. It's got to be his life right now.
Yep. And that's kind of a hunger that you usually see in guys that are first-time champions, but it really kind of depends, because in WWE, it really does seem like anytime somebody wins the title for the first time, it's always like a test run. Like, sure, they get the title, and then it kind of depends on how much the WWE machine's behind them. But for the most part, they never really have the title for more than like a month or two.
Right.
Yeah, it's like that first run's almost always a bit of a test run.
And yet, are we going to see a Greco-Roman knuckle lock here between these two? And we are. They're actually engaging the hold. And we'll see who gets the advantage here. I mean, do you think it's an advantage for Roderick Strong, Ashton, to have been to the top of the mountain before? Do you think that kind of gives him a psychological edge, whereas Jay Lethal could be a little off-kilter considering this is his first big defense?
I think it might, yeah.
I mean, he may have the numbers advantage as Jay Lethal, but if you're not going in with a good mental game, if you're not mentally sharp, especially against an opposition like Roderick Strong. Numbers may be irrelevant. As you see now, Roderick, just slamming Jay Lethal down. He's got control of the hold. Only a 2 count there.
Yeah.
Turns it into a straitjacket.
Beautiful.
It just makes me think of Sasha Banks, though. Nobody does it better than Sasha.
Well, and that's another thing too. Sasha is good friends with a few indie wrestlers. I know for a fact that she and Biff Busick are fairly tight. So
That is so cool.
yeah.
Yeah, we both kind of learned that, I think, from that Aubrey Sitterson episode. Biff Busick, incredibly supportive of Sasha, which I think is huge, because if anybody knows Biff Busick, he's not big on women's wrestling. So, really great to see him so supportive. Well, I think he even said, didn't he, that he's not really that big on it, but seeing the new women come up, like...
That's you're thinking of Tommaso Ciampa.
Oh, you know what? You're right. You're right. Tommaso Ciampa. My apologies. But Ciampa was incredibly supportive of Sasha Banks, though. That's worth noting. Like, he did highlight Sasha.
Yep.
Yeah, so it was awesome. And quite the image there. Jay Lethal taking place in the ring as if to say it's his ring. Roderick Strong on the outside. Referee creating distance between the two. What a win it would be for Jay Lethal. What a way to jumpstart his title reign if he could beat Roderick Strong here.
Jay Lethal, honestly, yeah, it kind of looked like he was trying to time it because he knew Roddy Strong was getting in the ring and he wanted to cut him off at the pass, but Roddy Strong just too quick in that minute.
And that's the thing about Roderick Strong that just boggles the mind. His endurance and his quickness. I mean, he can go to distance with you. He can go bell to bell with you.
Yep.
I mean, make no mistake about it. I mean, they call him Mr. ROH. They call him the Messiah of the Backbreaker. I don't know why we don't call him the Iron Man, because how he can just keep up with people. It's absolutely surreal.
Yep.
I know. Knife edge chop there to Lethal against the rope. And Jay Lethal, man, I'm so excited about all the potential opponents he could have. I mean, I know I joked about him stepping in the ring with Adam Cole, but that's definitely a match I certainly want to see happen. I mean, we can wait on a Jay Lethal, Jay Briscoe rematch. I'm not too keen to see that again right away. Honestly, I think because I fear that Jay Briscoe would get the win back. And now you see...
you too, huh?
Yeah, I think you, me, and everybody. What about you, Ashton? I mean, I've been talking so much about Jay Lethal's title reign. Are there any opponents in particular you want to see Jay Lethal climb in the ring with?
Cedric Alexander.
Oh, that's a good pick. I like that pick.
I would personally, a year or two down the line, if Lethal's still champion, which, I mean, it seems pretty obvious that ROH isn't afraid to give a guy a year or two long title run. I'd love to see him and Donovan Dijak mix it up a bit.
Oh, definitely.
I mean, that's kind of an interesting dynamic there because Dijak has huge potential, immense potential. I think this right here, what we're watching right now, is a little bit of a dream match. Jay Lethal and Kyle O'Reilly is another one.
I was thinking about Kyle O'Reilly while you were talking, and yeah, that's another one.
Jay Lethal and Adam Cole, obviously.
Oh, absolutely.
But then Adam Cole would take the title, so.
Yeah, then you know the list of Jay Lethal opponents just ends because then Adam Cole's reign begins. But exactly. We digress.
Yeah, I would say, let's see, Jay Lethal and just kind of lower card guys. I guess I could even add maybe a Silas Young defense, maybe an ACH defense would be amazing.
ACH defense would be great, especially after the performance we got from him tonight against Adam Page.
Maybe a Moose defense.
Yeah, Moose. See, that's the genius.
I could even see Moose being the guy to take the title off Jay Lethal in a few months.
Oh, definitely. I think the build of Moose, I mean, he may have suffered a loss tonight, but it was such a loss that keeps his credibility because a wrench to the skull is what beat Moose. Yep. So, you know, he's a guy that I think could be in world title contention at any point. But see, that's the beauty of a Jay Lethal title reign. He's got like that smaller stature and that build, but he's got such ability that he can put on a clinic with anybody. I almost have a feeling that Jay Lethal is going to be Seth Rollins done right.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Now, look at this here by Jay Lethal. Very innovative submission hold.
What do you even call that? It's basically like an inverted cloverleaf, it looks like.
Yeah, definitely. It's just kind of sitting back.
But he's using the feet to push him up. Wow!
Wow, very innovative hold. Definitely heightens the pressure.
A cloverleaf crucifix, maybe?
Maybe. And now, Roderick Strong does get to the ropes. He finds refuge in the ropes.
Yeah, use that momentum to carry him over into the ropes.
And Jay Lethal not breaking instantly. Can't say I blame him. He milked the hold for all he could get out of it.
And that's something that there are a few guys in New Japan that could learn from.
Oh, yeah, a lot of the guys in New Japan could learn something from the dual champion, Jay Lethal, ROH World and ROH Television Champion.
Yeah.
And now I think Roderick Strong's going to be working the remainder of this matchup with a bum wheel. And Jay Lethal's just picking it apart here. And I've often talked about in my commentary with G1 Climax with the likes of Shibata and Kota Ibushi. I don't care what your offensive style is. You work with one leg, you're pretty much disadvantaged throughout the gate. And now, I'm going to try and fight back here. Jay Lethal. I just love everything about the guy. You know, his psychology. He sells
Man, that's
well.
funny because that's kind of how I feel about Roddy Strong right now.
Right. Yeah, definitely, man.
I feel like Roddy's really starting to hit a little bit of a stride. And I'm not even necessarily just talking about ROH. I'm talking about like the performer himself.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, if you look at his body of work that he's amassing in PWG,
yeah,
you know, Roderick Strong is a beast. And so all the respect in the world to Roddy. I mean, all my praise of Jay Lethal is not to be a disservice to Roderick Strong. Roderick Strong is absolutely incredible. I never mean any disrespect to athletes the caliber of either of these guys. And, just driving the knee into the throat. You got to let him breathe there, Roddy. There you go.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, man. No, Jay
He
Lethal.
doesn't need to let Jay Lethal do anything.
I guess you're right about that. And now Roderick Strong there, another knife edge chop. And, I gotta say, though, I mean, I love Jay Lethal, and I feel like he's kind of hit a bit of a stride himself. As a heel, he's carrying both those belts and a lot of weight on his shoulders. But, man, Truth Martini is just wonderful. Oh, man. I hope we keep seeing shenanigans from him, even though Jay Lethal's world champion. It's more, higher stakes, because I just remember some TV championship defenses. I remember the one, I forget who they were facing, but at one point, Truth Martini actually wanted to take a selfie with Jay Lethal.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God.
I would call it a snake eyes, but it looks like he got him right across the throat on the guardrail.
And Roderick Strong just violently cut through my trip down memory lane with that maneuver, just jolting me back into the matchup.
Yeah.
That was very rude, Roddy.
Go ahead and try to resume your trip.
I was just saying, Truth Martini wanted to take a picture with Jay Lethal, and it was just great. I'm thinking they're bestiest friends for Everest. It's wonderful. But Roderick Strong, I think, doesn't really give a damn about my story time, as he just really took Jay Lethal there. And, man, he is in full control. You got to imagine he's softening him up for that array of backbreakers that he knows.
Yep.
And, what a kick there. Again, right to the chest. Oh, come on, Jay. Oh, there's the knee in the gut there. Oh, my God. Not an easy night at the office for Jay Lethal. Oh, hung him up. Rebound suplex. I remember when Randy Orton used to do that move for a time.
And Tully Blanchard did that move a lot, too.
Yeah, Tully Blanchard. Can't forget the classics.
Absolutely.
Oh, man. Jay Lethal, nice rear chin lock there and driving the knee into the back. And again, just softening him up for that multitude of backbreakers that Roderick Strong has a knowledge of. Again, one of his monikers, for God's sakes, is the Messiah of the backbreaker.
That's the only moniker I know of his.
Right. Truth Martini, I think, shouting encouragement. I wonder if he is not so much concerned about Jay Lethal, but is seeing those paychecks develop wings and flying away from Truth Martini. When you're a champion, you get a bigger paycheck, and when you have 2 titles, that's a pretty big slice of the pie that I don't think Truth Martini wants to fork over easily. Roderick Strong telling the referee, don't check on me, I got this. It's the other guy you should be worried about, and oh my God.
Oh, wow, just stretching him out. Oh, wow. This is what an abdominal stretch really freaking looks like, but this is also a hamstring stretch and a pectoral stretch and a bicep stretch and a tricep stretch.
Roderick Strong just so good. It's hard to imagine, Ashton, and I mean this in the most flattering way to Roddy, that he's only 31. 31. And
that's what I'm saying, dude. It seems like he should be like 36 by now, at least.
And just knowing that he's still so young by wrestling standards.
Yeah.
An inverted atomic drop there from Lethal. I would color that a desperation maneuver. And there's a step-up enziguri there from Lethal. But, I mean, Roderick Strong, the reason we're saying he's so good is because Jay Lethal is not going to have an easy time. Neither is Roderick Strong, but let's be real here. Another one of his nicknames is Mr. ROH, and that comes for a reason. Jay Lethal, I think, is really going to get schooled before the night is over, but can he survive is a separate question entirely.
Yeah.
And now he's taking Roderick Strong here. Slams him now. Could be setting up for that once Macho Man elbow. I don't really know if he does all the gesturing anymore. And actually, no, I guess he thought better of it.
Yeah, he does still do that stuff, though.
Absolutely. Now he's going to slam him down again. Maybe he wants to soften him up just a little bit more. And Roderick Strong, I think, the one thing that makes him persist through all the pain is just the image of him once again holding that ROH World Heavyweight title.
Two-time.
And Jay Lethal, I mean, he won that title off of Jay Briscoe. Pinned that man. That was the first pin he suffered in over 2 years.
Jay Briscoe, the second ever Ring of Honor two-time heavyweight champion. The only other man, Austin Aries.
I mean, and that's the man that Jay Lethal beat clean, I might add. And he did it in front of his mother and his father. And you know that for Jay Lethal, he doesn't want the dream to end yet. You can say what you want about Jay Lethal. He's a scumbag. He's a villain. He aligns himself with Truth Martini. He clearly can't be good. But that's all irrelevant. Yep. I'm sorry. I mean, I believe in respect and decency. I get that. But it's all irrelevant because what matters at the end of the day is, are you the champion? Are you the man? And right now, Jay Lethal is the man. And Roderick Strong wants to get back that status. He wants to climb back there. And now, Jay Lethal responds with a hard forearm there. And Roderick Strong, like we said, he can go to distance. I mean, Roderick Strong has got some mileage. So he can go all night long if he needs to beat Jay Lethal. And we may see that here. Now Jay Lethal now has control in the corner. I don't really know if I agree with this. Ascending to the top, going to do the mount punches. I never really understood that maneuver. I mean, I get that you're driving your fist in the guy's face, but to have that kind of ascension and leave yourself vulnerable like that. But wow, he's laying it in, Roderick. It's probably the most violent mount punches I've ever seen on the top rope.
I know, right? I find it funny that the one time you decide to pick on it for not being a great move to go for, Jay Lethal decides to be like, you think I'm doing this casually.
Exactly. I think he actually kind of checked his knuckles to make sure they weren't bleeding.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, Roddy did get that calf kick there to create a little bit of an opening for himself. Now he's going to try and capitalize on it.
Yeah. Buy some time, buy some space, all the above.
Yeah, I really do need to stop being a critic, because it seems like every wrestler on the planet feels need to shove it in my face. You know, so like, screw me.
Adam Cole.
Except for Adam Cole, because we're besties. I mean, again, I am legitimately friends with Adam Cole on Facebook, and I don't know if it's sad or wonderful that that's the best thing I probably ever have achieved in my life and ever will achieve. But, you know, there it is for you.
That's not sad. If that was sad, it would not be Adam Cole.
Exactly. Oh, and look at this little modification of the surfboard stretch.
Wow, that's gonna hurt so bad if he actually fully pulls him in.
Oh, and he did. Oh, he did. But he's got to break it.
But pull him in fully though.
Oh, wait, what's Roddy doing?
Now he's got it locked in.
Oh God. Into the cover here, and Jay Lethal kicks out. That looked excruciating. I do not envy Jay Lethal right now. That looked like an agonizing hold. How is Jay Lethal going to fight out from this? Roderick Strong is in a dangerous place right now. Oh, Jay Lethal there. That might be some refuge there for Jay Lethal. He just hung Roderick's throat on the ropes. Oh, man. Come on, Jay. Capitalizes the kick. I think to the gut of Roderick Strong in the corner. And now the chop by Lethal. Oh, and now Roderick Strong. I think I've noticed a little limp in Roddy's step. I don't know. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Nice snap suplex there from Lethal. Goes into the cover.
I think I might have seen the same thing as you.
Absolutely. I'm glad. Glad I'm not going crazy here.
Yeah.
And again, though, actually, it would make sense, because remember, Jay Lethal did target the leg earlier. So maybe he's still feeling some after effects.
Did he?
Is Roderick. Yeah. When look at Truth Martini, he's getting so into every hold of Jay Lethal.
Yeah, he's great.
And I love Truth Martini. I want to see Truth Martini and Paul Heyman just, like, you know, have a drink together or something. You know, just shoot the shit.
Die.
Wait, what was that?
Somebody would either end up dead or in bankruptcy by the end of that conversation.
I know, right? But then again, I still need to listen to the Art of Wrestling podcast from Colt Cabana that Truth Martini appears in, because you say you learned some real shady shit about Truth Martini.
Yeah, it really, yeah, definitely.
I feel like whenever you get that tone, it's like, yeah, John, I talk about it further, but last I checked, it was illegal in at least 35 states, and
Well, I mean,
yeah,
here's my thing, ladies and gentlemen. If you are in for a really wild story and are willing to accept some very morally ambiguous situations, definitely listen to that podcast.
I'm just so intrigued. I mean, I really do have to go and listen to it. And now Roderick Strong there vaults over Jay Lethal. Could have
Oh,
been.
we're gonna get a gut buster.
Oh, Jay
Oh,
Lethal caught the leg. Super kick. Oh wow, lethal
lethal
combination.
combination.
Beautiful. Two. And Roderick Strong does kick out. I mean, it's going to be the lethal injection that I think is going to make all the difference. What a
Man,
sequence, though.
I feel like you said two when the referee's hand hit down for one.
Oh, well, maybe I'm just projecting. I don't know. But, I mean, here you see the super kick again.
Yeah, that was brutal.
And then Jay Lethal there, that lethal combination.
I love that move so much.
Jay Lethal's got such a crisp, beautiful repertoire.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's arguing with the referee. That was, too. I mean, I know I may have jumped the gun a little bit there, Jay, but I know the referee certainly
but
did not.
Donovan Dijak taking advantage of the distracted ref.
Donovan Dijak, a tower of a man, definitely earning his paycheck with that blow to Roderick Strong. That drive-by attack, if you will.
Now the referee counting. I mean, I know it's not very likely, but I suppose it would be possible for Jay Lethal to win this by countout.
Yeah, I mean, anything's a possibility, my friend. But you have to remember, I mean, Roderick Strong got here by winning a triple threat against Michael Elgin and Moose. He's not about to give up this opportunity so easily when he clawed so much to get here. I think Roderick Strong even made a statement a few months ago, like he wanted to earn his way to the World Championship. He wanted to get on a win streak, and
Oh, Roddy
he did
wants a
just that.
sunset flip, but Jay Lethal holding on. Grabs him by
Beautiful,
the
Jay
back of the
Lethal.
head, just throws him back out.
Well, that shows you that championship instinct that I'd say that Jay Lethal's developing, but I think he already developed it through his ROH television championship reign,
Yeah.
and that's just knowing where you are in the ring at all times.
Donovan Dijak kind of creeping over there. Looks like he's going to... Oh, and Jay Diesel over there as well.
And
Beating
wow, look at
the
that.
crap out of Roddy.
Both putting the boots to Roderick Strong. Jay Lethal realizing he monopolized the referee's attention. Man, the House of Truth, they work like such a well-oiled machine, Ashton. It is ridiculous.
I have a feeling Nigel McGuinness is going to end up kicking the House of Truth out of here because he's trying to get Sinclair, the referee, Todd Sinclair's attention every single time that happens, and it's just not working.
Absolutely.
He might have to use some of his executive powers to give the House of Truth the boot.
I know Jay Lethal. Don't really think he's very fond of Nigel McGuinness at the moment. And Nigel McGuinness originally tried to take one of the titles from Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal wouldn't back down, so then Nigel McGuinness said, "Okay, you wanna play that game, that's fine, but you were gonna have to defend both championships." And that is why we're here. And now I think Jay Lethal, I don't really know if you'd classify that more as a camel clutch or a chin lock, but either way, he has got Roderick Strong grounded.
I think it would be a camel clutch if Roddy's arms were up over Jay's knees, but they aren't, so I'm going to just call it a cross-face chin lock.
There you go. Now Jay Lethal. Roderick Strong grabbing Jay by the legs, and look at that, he's able to slip out. And now that's
a camel clutch.
A camel clutch by Roderick Strong. Jay Lethal did not have the positioning of the arms earlier, and Jay, his hand is just a little bit away from the rope. I had no doubt he could reach it there.
And I was meaning to bring this up, actually. I find it odd that Nigel McGuinness tells Jay Lethal, "Oh man, hey man, you're gonna have to defend both those titles," and yet we didn't have a television title match tonight.
That's very true. Very true. There's got to come an event someday where we'll see Jay Lethal.
Both of them on the same show.
Exactly.
Yeah, just the Jay Lethal show, man.
And Roderick Strong, I mean, I can understand disappointment, but dude, I mean, he was only a few inches away from the ropes. But I think Roderick Strong kept with the hold anyway because he realizes the greater payoff is that it wears Jay Lethal down.
Well, and not only that, but it doesn't really matter how close you are to the ropes. You have his hands up over your knees to start the hold out.
Exactly.
Like, what's he going to do? Bite the rope?
What are you going to do? Arm drag me? Sorry, I had to.
What are you going to do? Bite the rope?
Oh, man. And now Roderick Strong has Jay Lethal in a prime position. Could Roderick Strong be tasting that ROH World Championship again?
Jay Lethal spins it around, though, but then Roddy just kind of lets him back himself back into the corner before another chop.
Roddy's just like, ha! You thought you were going to take back control.
Nice try, buddy.
Oh, no.
I'm not your buddy, guy.
Oh, beautiful South Park reference and an excellent power slam there by Roderick Strong. And Jay Lethal kicks out.
I love that you're calling so many moves that you even called my reference like it was a reference.
I know, right? I'm
Beautiful,
calling everything.
beautiful spine buster. Oh, and a beautiful South Park reference by Ashton. So impressive.
Yeah, I'm calling everything, including your mamas. Oh, yeah. Adam Cole.
Wow. Now all of a sudden you're taking the Brodus Clay gimmick? Really?
Well, he certainly didn't do anything with it.
No, he really didn't. No, he's Tyrus,
Tyrus.
and even fewer people care about him.
Because everybody cares about EC3.
Trouble, 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 trouble.
I love him as world champion.
I don't actually know that he. I know I'm aware of the fact that he's world champion, but I still haven't actually watched any TNA content since he won it, so I actually don't know what it's like.
I watched some clips of him with the world title. I watched his after championship, win kind of speech. It was awesome. He tore into everybody.
Admittedly, I kind of wish that I had more willpower than this, but each of the 3 times that I've attempted to watch an episode of of TNA television, I've fallen asleep within the first 25 minutes.
I can't, dude. It's so bad. Like I'm so.
And that's not even me like coming out here and trying to be like all cocky, like, oh, TNA TV's so boring. It puts me. No, I literally, for the last 3 times that I've attempted to watch it, going into it like open mind, like, oh man, I'm hearing all this great stuff about TNA. It's supposed to be so good now. Maybe not 25 minutes, maybe like half hour. I've fallen asleep and only barely woke up towards the end of the show. Like, their last episode that I actually remember seeing the main event to, it was a battle royal for the #1 contendership while Bobby Lashley was champion and Kurt Angle won it.
Wow.
So the main event of whatever show they were building up to, which, I mean, they don't really build up to shows anymore. So whenever that match happened, it was Kurt Angle versus Bobby Lashley.
Right.
I think that's my biggest problem with TNA, other than the fact that they're just kind of boring, is that they don't really have anything to build up to, because their pay-per-views are the opposite of pay-per-views now.
Right, yeah.
Pay-per-views are like, let's turn this into a house show so that we can have the really cool stuff happen on television the following week.
I mean, dude, I think what my thing really comes down to is, yeah, there are the TNA prospects that I am a fan of, but either TNA ruined them or they're just, it's kind of like where WWE used to be with Cesaro, where they're not doing anything with them that would generate my interest.
And speaking of TNA, I have breaking news. TNA just signed Bram to another multi-year contract.
Oh, wonderful. And you see there Jay Lethal going into the cover now, and Roderick Strong kicks out. But yeah, I mean, anybody who is a fan of TNA, I really don't mean any disrespect. I mean, to each their own, and that's the beauty of wrestling, is the pluralism. I mean, you've got a lot of options. I haven't been into it for the longest time.
In the meantime, though, Roddy Strong and Jay Lethal are actually being entertaining in the ring.
Absolutely.
More than I can say about something TNA's done since about 2006.
Oh, snap! But yeah, I mean, they were exchanging holds earlier. I mean, these guys still going at it. I mean, that's what the ROH World Championship means to both men.
And I feel like really the only form of sort of signature offense that either one of them has executed was that lethal combination that we saw earlier.
Absolutely.
I mean, Roddy Strong hasn't even gotten his Fireman's Carry Gutbuster in yet. He went for it once, but it didn't work.
Yeah, Lethal had it scouted then. Now Jay Lethal off the ropes, and what a forearm there sends. Oh, I was going to say it sends Roderick Strong to the outside, and he's kind of laying on the table.
On the announce table, yeah.
But not really a high impact. Roderick Strong, I think, was able to.
I'm kind of glad he didn't go through the table, because that would have been obnoxious.
Yeah, it really would have been. I think Kevin Kelly's actually tending to the table. It's like, no, this thing should be here. And
Donovan Dijak again.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's definitely earning his money tonight multiple times. The House
Roddy
of Truth
Strong is in like a 1 3/4 versus 1 handicap match.
Absolutely. Now Jay Lethal's going to follow Roderick Strong to the outside here. Keep up the offensive.
The only reason I say 1 3/4 is because like each guy, like Jay Diesel, Donovan Dijak, and Truth, I almost called him R-Truth, Truth Martini, each count for about a quarter of a person, maybe.
Oh, inverted DDT there right on the floor.
Beautiful.
I think Roderick Strong ate some of that as well, though, so we can't say it was Holy Jay Lethal leading that offense.
Would you agree with that assessment though, that those three guys are about a quarter of a person in this match?
Absolutely.
Not in general. I'm not saying that they're less than people. I'm saying that as far as this match goes, they all account for about a quarter of a person.
Certainly.
It's just like the difference that they make. Because
I think Scott Steiner would be very proud of your math.
I know. Like, it's like 143 and 2/3% chance of winning.
Dude, did you see Scott Steiner's statement on Hulk Hogan?
Yeah, anytime he gets a mic without a script, he sounds like an idiot. That's okay, Scott. Anytime you get a mic with a script, you sound like an idiot.
Oh, but what a lovely idiot, though.
What
a drop kick!
Roddy Strong putting his name in the hat for best drop kick in the freaking world right now.
Damn!
That's for the pin. I don't know why he went for the pin there, considering Jay Lethal was actually in the process of rolling out of the ring.
Yeah, I definitely know he finishes that process.
I guess that's just our Roddy Strong's way of taking control. Like, no, you are not getting out of this ring. I am going to make you do what I want you to do, mister.
Oh, man. I wonder if that's the kind of voice Roderick Strong used when he would talk to the decade in the back. No, BJ, we're going to Applebee's, and that's final. God!
But listen, Roddy, the Applebee's that you are talking about going to is the exact Applebee's that all of the marks are waiting for us at because they know that you want to eat there.
Just has to be so difficult, don't you, BJ? And then Adam Page interjects, and not to mention, it got like a 2-star rating on Yelp. Shut up, young boy!
Shut up, Adam Page! You're still a young boy in this scenario.
Exactly. God, we are so weird. And he just shoves Jay Lethal into the guardrail. But yeah, I love that Scott Steiner actually, like, he tweeted, "Do you all believe me now that Hogan's a piece of shit?" And then he attributes it to karma, and he actually includes in his tweet the definition of karma. I'm like, oh, Scott Steiner.
I mean, now that we've kind of canceled out that Applebee's, let's go to Red Robin.
I know, right? I've never been to a Red Robin, but it looks
Are
so
you
delicious.
serious?
Yeah, never been.
It's so good.
I'm actually looking forward to some Taco Biondo tomorrow, but that's just me.
Red Robin has some of the best hot wings I've ever eaten in my entire life.
You've given them praise for that. And yeah, it only makes me curious.
I mean, it's funny because the most recent time that I went there, I ordered the hot wings and they gave me boneless wings and they were just as good.
That's amazing.
Like, I was just like, you know what? You didn't give me my order, but I'm not even mad.
I know, right? How rare is that in
Yeah.
the food service industry?
Yeah. I was like, well, I didn't order boneless, but I guess I'll take these too.
I remember one time, I mean, the best restaurant that we go to, I'm not just talking about food either, I'm talking about, like, actual quality, is that Mediterranean place I tell you about, that Greek place.
Yeah.
I remember one time we ordered, and they actually forgot our dip, but they actually had a guy drive out to our house and deliver the dip. They felt so bad about it. It's like, wow.
Wow. That's actually awesome.
They're really dedicated. I've had nothing but good things to say.
Aren't you guys literally just, like, a minimum of a half hour away from everything?
Yeah, but you know what, though? We're getting more local places, which I really like.
Oh, that's cool.
And I don't think any of you really give a damn about our food preferences, but you know what? There it is. Now you know what we like. So
well, dude, that's the thing. I mean, I feel like this match has been going on for like a half hour already.
I mean, I'm kind of tapped out, guys. I'm not going to lie. I mean, imagine being me. I've already kind of done this for G1 Climax, and now these two guys have decided they don't want to quit. They don't want to lose the ROH World Championship, which I don't blame them.
I mean, here's the thing. This week alone, on Monday, Thursday, Friday, and today, we've recorded G1 live reactions, a.k.a. English commentary. And watching and recording those, that's 3 hours a day.
Yeah.
So that's 4 times 3 hours. So that's 12 hours of recording, plus our Raw review, which, I mean, we have to watch Raw for 3 hours, and that's, like, exhausting all in itself. But then we have to review it. That takes an hour and a half. So we'll toss that on top of it. And then NXT and Lucha Underground reviews, which, I mean, NXT and Lucha Underground, those are so simple. Those are so much fun to do. Those aren't even, that's fun. But still, our voices, I'm surprised we even have them anymore.
But you know why we do it? Because we love you people.
Because we love wrestling and our fans.
Exactly, and we love wrestling. But you know what else I love? Burritos. And if I want to talk about them, then damn it, I'm going to use this pulpit to do it.
Yeah, and this is a freaking 40-minute match, and it's not having any kind of a sign of slowing down. So freaking A, let's just kind of stray a little.
And yeah, and I mean, Roderick Strong certainly isn't going to slow down after that corkscrew over the rope, taking out everybody.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know what you're thinking. these guys are such hypocrites. They're talking about their food preferences, and they get on JBL and Michael Cole's case for straying. But JBL and Michael Cole don't have to commentate half-hour matches.
Absolutely. And let's just be honest here, people. JBL and Michael Cole, and especially JBL, because I've heard when Michael Cole doesn't have somebody in his ear who's actually fantastic, really suck at their jobs.
Yeah.
Do we suck at their jobs? I don't think we do.
And even if we did, we're not getting paid to do it. So
I mean, this man, my co-owner in commentary, once woke up as Adam Cole for 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Have you ever woken up as Adam Cole for 30 seconds? Oh wait, what's that? Yeah, no. I'm friends with the man on Facebook, so I think we can have a mulligan on this one.
Roddy Strong backbreaker onto the guardrail though. We are back. We are back in the zone, people. We're back in commentary mode.
Absolutely, because that backbreaker made all the difference. I'm actually kind of surprised, actually.
He didn't bother to, face wash? No, just a forearm.
Back elbow.
That was a
forearm. Oh, no, picks him up. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God,
There's
Buster.
The gut buster. Finally, he hits it. I even said earlier how he hadn't hit it yet.
Oh, and Jay Lethal just kicked out. And Roderick Strong, he looks so exhausted. But he's still going to go. I mean, he realizes this is his chance. The chance he's yearned for to get to the top of the mountain once again. I was saying when he hit that backbreaker, I think we're going to get a replay of it maybe, or is it the gut? No, we're going to get a replay of the gutbuster. Still devastating all the same. Both knees connecting, full impact. And he got right into the cover too, Ashton, so you can't blame Roderick Strong. This is the resiliency of the champion. Beautifully done. And now he's going to chop Jay Lethal, and Jay Lethal immediately goes down. I don't know if Jay Lethal even has any energy left. I mean, these guys have been going for such a long time. And in truth, Martini, I think, is becoming very concerned. He's trying to coach Jay Lethal at ringside.
Yeah.
I don't think any words can really say Jay Lethal where he's at right now.
I'm curious as to what's actually going through Roddy's mind right now.
I'll tell you what's going through his mind, becoming the ROH champion of the world once again.
Offensively.
Offensively, well, I guess you got your answer there with that vertical suplex. A more conservative maneuver, but effective nonetheless.
Yeah. Oh, Jay Lethal almost struggled to kick out of that.
Well, I think, again, Roderick Strong must be thinking, I'm going to force him to expend energy. They've already been going a long time as is, so that's not going to be too much of a difficult task.
Yeah,
and maybe
what I'm saying is it looked like Jay Lethal did like a double pump kick out. Like the first time he tried to kick out, it didn't quite work, so he had to put a little more oomph into the second one.
Right, absolutely. And now Roderick Strong going to ascend Jay Lethal to the top rope. And what is Roderick Strong thinking about? Maybe a superplex?
Possibly.
This match is still going. Now they're trading blows here. Now, if Roderick Strong goes down, Jay Lethal's in a prime position to deliver that elbow drop. And now, I think he just bit Roderick Strong.
Oh, it looks like it, yeah. That's not pleasant at all.
Oh, but Roddy kind of stirring back to his feet, so I wonder what Jay Lethal's going to try and do here. And the answer's going to be nothing on that, because now Roderick Strong reinvigorated here. And now he's going to go for that superplex. Jay Lethal hanging on, though. Yeah. Jay Lethal hanging on.
Even if only barely.
Jay Lethal does not want to be a transitional champion.
Oh, what a headbutt.
And now Jay Lethal maintaining his positioning on the top rope.
Are we going to get a double stomp or an elbow drop?
I think a double stomp. I think Roderick Strong's position would be more suited for a double stomp, but Roderick Strong getting back to his feet anyway. And now Jay Lethal, I think, maybe thinking tornado DDT here.
That's what it looks like, yeah. Yep, he's going for it.
And did he... Oh! Well, I don't think he was thinking that. He held on to the head, and he hooked it into this... Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah, that was impressive. I definitely didn't expect that.
I've never really seen often somebody transitioning a high-flying maneuver into a submission attempt.
That's brilliant, though. That's such a heel move.
Absolutely, and it's using the momentum of the high-flying hold to better hook in the submission hold, so... Really smart wrestling this late in the match from the champion.
Oh, hey, fans. You guys think you're going to get this awesome, exciting, high-flying move? Well, screw you. Let's see if this guy taps out.
And look at how intelligent Jay Lethal is, though, Ashton. He's concealing the tape that he undid on one of his wrists, and he's choking Roderick Strong with it, but the referee can't detect that because Jay Lethal's concealing it with his arms, and now I think the ref saw it, and he had to break the hold.
That was brilliant. That was so smart.
Jay Lethal, I mean, I don't want to talk about him like he's some kind of, young kid, young punk. I mean, he's really coming into his own as world champion. Yep. I'm just so proud of him and some of the moves he's done. Oh, driving the knees into the back. Jay Lethal doesn't give a damn, folks.
Why should he? He's the champ.
Exactly, and that's just it, Ashton. Just the straightforwardness with which you said that, that's exactly right. Why should he give a damn? And now falls over with the neck breaker, and oh man, Roderick Strong.
Roderick Strong is definitely having a bad time right now.
Oh man, and
I think Todd Sinclair is still getting on Jay Lethal's case about that tape.
yeah, Sinclair, get over it. It
Yeah,
happens.
I mean, if you would have just seen it in the first place, there would be no reason to admonish Jay.
See, this is why we still need Adam Cole out here, because maybe, just maybe, if Adam Cole was out here, Todd Sinclair would suck less.
That's true. That's so true. I didn't even think about that. You're so smart.
It's the Adam Cole difference, baby. The Adam Cole
Let's just
difference.
call it the ACH.
I know, right? Oh man, now Jay Lethal kind of stalking his prey here, realizes that he just may have Roderick Strong right where he wants him.
Maybe the ACA, the Adam Cole awesomeness.
Yeah, buddy. And oh man, and I love that one fan in the seemingly, I don't want to say Jushin Thunder Liger get up, but that really cool mask, I'll say.
That's definitely a Jushin Thunder Liger gimmick.
Yeah, just really nice looking.
Which
and
is
that's
really ironic because the next ROH show, Jushin Thunder Liger is going to be in NXT.
I know. Way to show solidarity with the company.
I know, right? I'm a Jushin Thunder Liger mark, man. Well, he's not going to be here at our next pay-per-view. Oh, we'll see ya. Wait,
There
what? Why? I thought you were an ROH fan. No, man, I'm just a Jushin Thunder Liger mark. Screw off.
But the guy's like 50. Shh. He's timeless and forever.
Yeah, he's 50, which means he's got 30 years worth of Match of the Years under his belt.
You know what's so funny, though? And I mean this in the most complimentary way. But in Japan, 50's like the new, 39.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
They just go on forever.
Yeah, 38 being like Tanahashi's age is like the new 33.
Exactly. I think the Great Mood is still competing from time to time, for God's sakes.
Isn't he almost 60?
I think so, and he's still going.
Well, he's not very often, though. He's not on New Japan shows anymore much.
Certainly not, but just goes to show, man. I think it all goes back to what you said, that one commentary. I think it was G1 Climax. I want to say day 2, but I can't be sure.
No.
Said it's
Muta is only 52.
Where you said it's all about the conditioning, between, Western, particularly WWE athletes and New Japan athletes, and, dates worked and things like that. And now Jay Lethal, baseball slide there to Roger Strong. I don't think he got all of it, though. Oh, look at Truth Martini. I just took note of that. And now Jay Lethal with a suicide dive. Wow.
Oh, he wants another one. He's not going to let it go at that.
Certainly not.
One ain't enough, man. I need 3. One ain't enough, man. I need 3. He's going to go for 3. He's going for the hat trick.
Oh, man. Roderick Strong. And he eats the third one. Oh, my God.
Truth Martini just running around with the Book of Truth. He kind of tripped over a streamer.
I love how happy Truth Martini gets when he's winning.
Well, I mean, winning is everything.
It's the only thing.
I mean, yeah, exactly. If your goal in wrestling is to do anything but win, GTFO.
Exactly. I never hear anybody come into a gym or anything and be like, I'm going to be the best jobber ever. And if you actually have done that, then I'm just going to tell you now, you deserve to be mocked. I
kind of feel like Heath Slater might have accepted that position. Like, he didn't go into the gym one day and be like, I'm going to be an amazing jobber, but maybe one day he was just like, well, guys, I'm going to be the best jobber I can be today. Because he just accepted it as an inevitable position that he's been put in.
Ding, ding, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, and exactly. He ended up winning 3 of my end year awards last year for TwitWow, so.
Oh, man. See, he's a winner where it matters.
Exactly. Oh, Roddy trying to get back in the ring, but Jay Lethal immediately on top of him and throws him right back out.
Yeah, cutting him off at the pass is Jay Lethal. And I'm telling you, some of the things we've seen out of Jay Lethal in this match, I mean, yeah, you definitely have to take into account the numerous assists from the House of Truth. But again, the wrist tape, cutting Roderick Strong off at the pass, some of the submission holds. I mean, Jay Lethal is finding himself and the kind of world champion he's going to be. And so far, that's the kind of world champion that goes toe-to-toe with Roderick Strong. And man, it could be, I don't think it's going to be a count out here, because we've taught the one trait about Roderick Strong. He just doesn't stop. He keeps going and going.
No,
And
it does not. Exactly, yeah. And can I just point out this match is going on 45 minutes?
I know, it's crazy. Absolutely insanity. These guys may just eclipse an hour. And I want to emphasize may. I mean,
Well,
the
no,
end.
they can't. If they get to an hour, it's over. It's a draw. It's a time limit draw. They actually implement time limits in ROH.
That's very true. And what a
And the
backstory.
main events in ROH get 60-minute time limits.
Oh, man, could you imagine if Jay Lethal's
How
first title.
crazy is it though that we've come this far and not a single lethal injection or whatever Roderick Strong's vertical suplex lift into a backbreaker move is called has even been attempted?
And look at this, a crossface from Jay Lethal.
Yeah.
And man,
Really
Jay
driving
Lethal.
that forearm into Roddy's face.
And Roderick Strong, look at that. Understands his ring awareness, understands it's better to get the foot on the rope than try and reach with the free arm. And that's the veteran instinct of Strong.
Yep.
And Jay Lethal having to break it. And man, Jay Lethal
Exactly.
getting frustrated. Oh man, I just can't imagine Jay Lethal's first title defense going to a draw. But then again, I guess anything's possible in Ring of Honor.
I mean, honestly, it wouldn't disappoint me just because that means that we're going to get this match again.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, these two guys, you want to talk about a war. I mean, these guys are having a match that's the length of a war. I mean, just really going toe-to-toe with each other here. And Jay Lethal, man, just driving Roderick Strong to the ground with those shoulder thrusts. And now Roddy on all fours. Oh, what a kick there by Jay Lethal.
These guys are absolutely drenched in their own sweat, too.
And I mean, you know what, Ashton? Maybe earlier in the matchup I would have asked you, the longer it goes, I mean, who do you favor? But I think that's become a moot point. How long this match is going on.
And if you would have asked me that in the beginning of this match, I would have said Roddy Strong by far because he's got the conditioning of a freaking horse.
Absolutely.
But Jay Lethal proving that he can hold his own.
Yeah, Jay Lethal keeping pace.
Yeah.
And that's unbelievable to me. I mean,
you gotta just kind of have that gut feeling, kind of like the feeling in the back of your mind that Roddy Strong is one kind of light switch almost away from just going on an absolute tear and ripping Jay Lethal from limb to limb in a time of about 30 seconds.
Exactly. I mean, I think
Roddy definitely looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired of Jay's shit.
Absolutely, and you can see him. I think he's kind of playing his life over in his head, and he's just thinking, all right, something's got to give here. I want to be the man again, and I think he's just getting angrier here.
Going around the world, yeah, from corner to corner to corner to corner to corner.
And now Roderick Strong. And you know what? This match has gone beyond the longer it goes, person X or Y becomes favored. No, I think this match is at a point where the first really big move is going to make the difference. And now look at Jay Lethal almost pulling a Kojima with those chops.
And Roddy is just asking him for more.
And Jay Lethal obliges. Oh, but then Roddy finally with the reversal and now chops of his own.
Yeah, Roddy on offense is really bad news for Jay Lethal right now. Good God!
Oh my God, the violence of those chops! And now Jay Lethal sinking to the bottom turnbuckle. Good God.
I think we might get a basement drop kick up here.
Oh, man.
Maybe not. Roderick Strong is back in the well, he was back in the driver's seat, but Jay Lethal with that swift kick kind of took control again.
This match
doesn't last long though. Yeah, Roddy Strong whips Jay into the corner. Another chop.
This match is a chess match, hold for hold, move for move.
It's a chess match. It's a war of attrition. It's a little bit of everything.
Absolutely. Only a death before Dishonor 13. This, your main event bout. And, oh, man. Oh, ducks the chop there from Roddy. Jay Lethal, could it be a DDT? No! Roderick Strong sends Jay Lethal to the outside again.
A Northern Lights suplex over the top rope to the outside.
And Truth Martini checking on his golden egg-laying goose. I mean, I think...
I had a goose that laid golden eggs.
Dude, I think we all wish we had that kind of goose. Truth Martini checking on his investment. I mean, I think Truth Martini, he's usually a man that's pretty well composed, always malicious, always mischievous, but...
Well, I mean, heck, man, while Jay Lethal is just kind of resting on the outside, why don't you tell me about your old duck farm idea?
Nothing's really come together of that yet. I think we haven't taken it off the table, but, I mean, if we invest in it, I'm certainly going to let you know, because raising ducks and selling their eggs, I mean, I never really thought that would be a business venture I would find myself in, and yet here we are.
Yeah. Truth Martini with the glasses off, that's how you know he means serious business.
I think he's pretty much telling Jay, listen, kid, you lose this, you're out, all right?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, we've invested so much time into you. If you screw me over here, I mean, if you don't win this match right now, you are going to
Nice.
prove yourself. And just throws him across on the other side. Oh, but Lethal's back in.
Yeah,
Roddy, back elbow.
I think Truth Martini's just like, I swear to me, Jay Lethal, that if you shit the bed on this, and now Roderick Strong, went for the back suplex, Jay Lethal landed on his feet. Lethal ejection! Oh, Roderick caught him! Oh, slams him down.
Beautiful.
Oh, man, are you kidding me?
Just dropped him on the freaking chest and face.
The first lethal injection attempt gets countered by Roderick Strong.
Yep.
Oh, man. Let's take a look at that again, Ashton. Jay Lethal setting up for it, but Roderick Strong catches him here and then pretty much slams him down on his gut right in the canvas.
Yep.
And now it's Roderick Strong once again in control.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, we often use, the metaphor like the driver's seat. This guy's in the driver's seat. Well, these guys have been struggling with the steering wheel so long, I think they pretty much crashed into a ravine long ago. The car exploded. There is no car anymore.
Car? What car?
Exactly. Nothing but debris and broken dreams. I'm sorry, I think I'm kind of projecting my life a little bit. This isn't about me. This is about the ROH World title. And Jay Lethal holding on here.
Jay Lethal with a hold of not the top rope, but the middle rope. Very smart strategy.
Oh, nice. Stuck there.
Oh, stronghold.
Oh, and Ashton, you've got to figure at this point in the matchup, what else could Jay Lethal possibly have in him to resist this hold?
Oh, man, the way this match has been going, they might hold this in for like 3 full minutes.
Oh, man, Jay Lethal trying to get to the ropes.
Oh, now Roddy has it locked in. It's not quite as effective this way, but it's more difficult to get out of.
Oh, I swear to God, I thought Jay Lethal tapped there, but he didn't.
He tapped 1 time, but it has to be at least 2. Oh. That was the coolest tap out tease I've ever seen.
Only from your world champion, Jay Lethal.
That was amazing. He literally tapped 1 time and then was like, no, I can handle it. I can handle it. Let me handle myself. Let me compose myself. Let me get to this rope.
I think whatever Truth Martini told him earlier just flashed in Jay's mind after the first tap out.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I don't think I want to.
Having freaking Vietnam flashbacks, man.
Truth Martini's like, I've seen some shit, man. It's going to be nothing compared to what you see if you don't win this match. And
yeah, exactly. Truth Martini has seen some shit. He's done some, too, but he's mostly seen it.
Oh, man.
Let's put it this way. Truth Martini has experienced some shit.
I think Jay Lethal, or excuse me, Truth Martini, I think Truth Martini gets his guys in line with a rousing game of Russian roulette before every matchup.
Probably.
It's like, I'm not playing around with you people.
Yeah, but rather than shooting yourself in the head, it's whoever ends up getting picked for Russian roulette has to have sex with like a super infected prostitute.
There you go.
That seems more along the lines of what Truth Martini would do.
And then Jay Lethal's like, Truth, I'm married, and he's just like, it's just a ring, pal. Get over yourself.
That's all right, Jay. Don't worry about it.
Oh my God. I love like the minor smoker song Truth Martini apparently has going on.
He legitimately does too.
Oh man, I shudder to think about that man going full on electrolyzer.
Have you not heard his laugh?
Yes, I have.
Beginning of the theme song.
Yes, that's why it's one of my favorite themes in ROH. That freaking laugh, though.
Yeah, like it's basically a super deep-voiced witch cackle with a smoker's lung.
Oh, I love it though, dude. I love every part of it, except being on the receiving end of it, because then I would shit a brick. Yeah. Oh, Roderick Strong, though, holding on to the arm of Jay Lethal. Oh, another lethal combination.
Another lethal in combination. Oh, and he goes into the Koji clutch.
That's a beautiful sequence. That's actually one of the most brilliant sequences I've ever seen. I don't know why Jay Lethal...
That's like the 3rd step in the lethal combination. Yeah. That makes the combination even more lethal.
But look at Roderick Strong, though, shifting the position to turn it into a pinning attempt.
Forcing Jay Lethal to kick out and let go of the hold. Brilliant.
And again, that's just that instinct that Roderick Strong has developed over such a long career.
I can't believe, speaking of such a long career, I can't believe Jay Lethal finally added a third step to the lethal combination. It's brilliant.
I know, and it's such a natural step, too. It doesn't feel forced at all.
It is. It does. It doesn't. I don't know.
We can't even speak, bro. This match has been going on so long.
I'll speak for your face.
Oh, I wish you would. I'm pretty horrible.
Oh!
Roddy with the knee! Oh, man, Fireman's carry here. Oh, we got the gutbuster again. It's Truth Martini. Oh, there's the book.
Truth. The book of truth.
And some truth just smacked Roderick Strong in the face. Now goes into the cover. 2. And
oh my God, Roddy kicked out.
Oh my God, how does he even have energy left to kick out? But then again, who am I asking? Roderick Strong.
Well, I mean, for what it's worth, he didn't really kick out, which was a mistake on my part, so much as he just got his shoulder up.
Exactly.
Like, the amount of shifting that he did with his hips on that kick out was pretty impressive.
Absolutely. Jay Lethal looks beside himself.
I know. It's like, man, I know the lethal injection's good, but I hit him on the head with a book, and that's a really big book. Come on.
And guys, let me just say something that I said at the start of this matchup.
I mean, seriously, John, look at how big that book is.
I know, it's huge. It's like encyclopedia size.
But anyway, saying, yeah. It's so funny. I was going to say it's like Harry Potter book size, but yeah, that works too.
Exactly. And let me just reiterate something that I said at the start of the matchup many moons ago. And that's that this is Jay Lethal's first title defense. This is the match that's going to set the tone for the remainder of Jay Lethal's title reign, and what a tone they've set here.
Yeah, like, how much work does he have to put in?
I know.
I mean, like, you got to wonder, first of all, how many more of his title defenses are going to be just these freaking marathon-level matches. But then second of all, what if he has to work one of these kinds of matches in the same night that he has to defend a TV title?
Exactly. And Roderick Strong just drove Jay Lethal's back on the hard part of the ring apron, and Truth Martini's face when it happened was glorious.
It was.
I think he saw all the money in the bank just go dry, and Jay Lethal kicks out.
Another example where he barely had any strength left, but he still managed to get that right shoulder up off the canvas.
Absolutely, that free arm. You almost have to wonder if either guy's going to have to trap the arms of the other to get a successful pin off and win this match. Oh my God, I can't believe they've gone this long, Ashton.
They're going on an hour. I think they're just a few minutes away from the hour mark, dude.
This is sudden death then.
This is the longest match that you and I have ever commentated or reacted to or anything like that.
Exactly. And now Jay Lethal there. I think that was a back elbow, either a back elbow or a chop. I don't even know anymore. And now again.
I don't think they even know anymore. They just stopped making a distinction.
And now lethal injection. Oh, Roderick Strong follows through.
Super kick.
Beautiful.
Oh, you could see it in Roddy's body language that he wanted the sick kick there, but Jay saw it coming and he reversed with the super kick.
I don't even think Roddy knows where he is. That could be the move of the match there for Jay Lethal.
Might be the elbow drop right here.
You sense the top rope, and Roderick Strong again! There is no giving this man.
I told you, man. He's got the conditioning of a freaking horse.
They need to name batteries after Roderick Strong. I would trust those batteries. You'd only need to buy one pack. One pack!
One pack, yeah.
Oh, good God.
Roderick Strong batteries last a lifetime.
I mean, you just gotta wonder if you're Jay Lethal. You're probably screaming in your head, just lay down, Roddy. And then look at he keeps it hooked in. Wow!
Another gutbuster, maybe? Another gutbuster.
I think, did Jay Lethal count? No, he didn't. Oh, sick kick! Oh, my God!
Here we go!
That's gonna be it! One, two!
Oh, Jay Lethal gets his shoulders up. That was a more vigorous kick out, too.
I think he just got a jolt. That was an adrenaline rush on Jay Lethal's part in Truth Martini.
Martini's face.
Donovan Dijak's praying.
That was Jay Diesel, but yeah.
Jay Diesel, excuse me, is praying.
Yeah.
Truth Martini.
That was gold.
It's like, I'm still getting paid, bitches.
Yeah, exactly. My guy still has the title. That's all that matters.
But for how much longer, Ashton? We can laugh for the moment, but a war's still going on in the ring.
Yeah, I mean, if my timing is correct, this match has less than a minute left.
It's going to go to a draw. I mean, unless Jay Lethal can miraculously hit a lethal injection. And here's the thing, Ashton. Even that's not a guarantee. I wouldn't put it past Roderick Strong to kick out despite all the energy both men have expended in this match.
Roddy needs to hit that. Here, he's going for it. Suplex backbreaker thing.
Can he get it? Oh,
No,
knees to the head. Brilliant counter by Jay Lethal.
He's going to go for it again, it looks like.
Consistent, though. And another knee to the head.
Oh, lethal injection.
Third time. He got it.
God, he hit it.
Can he get the cover in time? I think he is. Is it going to be all 1, 2? Oh,
are you kidding me?
Out.
You've got to be kidding me. Roddy Strong is a freaking machine.
If I'm Jay Lethal, I tap out on life.
Yeah.
I'm done.
If I'm Jay Lethal at this point, I'm going to roll out of the ring and just walk away knowing that I took Roderick Strong to a time limit draw and survived to see my next day.
But, I mean, and here's the question that we're not really bothering to ask.
Martini again.
If this match does go to a draw, do you really feel like Nigel McGuinness is going to let his pay-per-view go off the air that way?
Yeah, he totally would. This is ROH.
I don't know about that. I could see him getting on the microphone and being like, no, Jay, sudden death. I mean, he's already kind of antagonized the House of Truth once. But Jay Lethal.
Jay Lethal looks like he's going to throw up.
He does. I mean, I can't believe they've gone for this long. Jay Lethal, I think, he doesn't even know where he is. Roderick Strong certainly doesn't know where he is. Jay Lethal.
Roderick Strong even knows what where is.
It's like, do you know who you are? BJ Whitmer? Oh, God, it's worse than we thought.
Do you know where you are? What do you mean by where?
What is this where you speak of?
Yeah.
And Jay Lethal, I agree with you, Ashton. Looks sick to his stomach.
Roddy Strong had enough oomph in him to throw a forearm strike, though.
I can't, and that was after taking a lethal injection.
Oh. Jay Lethal looks like he's just given up on life. Like, can this just be over, please?
Yeah, he's done. He is just so done. I can't see Roderick Strong kicking out of 2 lethal injections, but it's ROH. What do I know? Roderick Strong staying alive. He is staying in this thing. Jay Lethal with a forearm. Roderick Strong answers back.
Staying alive like the Bee Gees.
I love that you made that reference. And now both guys sink.
Jesus.
Ashton, what do? You can't talk strategy. You can't do anything. I mean, and I said, like, this is going to be like a big move matchup. That was proven to be a lie, because Jay Lethal kicked out of the sick kick. Roddy kicked out of the lethal injection. So
I might have been 5 minutes early on the timing of this.
Exactly.
Because
these guys are still
according to my timer, this match has been going for an hour and 2.5 minutes.
Oh,
double knee strikes there from Roddy. He seriously needs to go for that suplex backbreaker.
Super
kick from Jay.
Second lethal injection upcoming. I feel
it is. No, the bell just rang.
Are you kidding me? It's over. These guys actually went to a draw. I can't believe it. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, in the record books, Jay Lethal's first title defense is going to say that he went to a draw with Roderick Strong, and I don't think there's any shame in that, Ashton. And Truth Martini just waiting for the announcement, and he's so happy.
Yes, it's a draw. Yes, he's so happy.
Oh my God.
It literally looks like these guys both just took a bath in baby oil.
I know. Both of these guys exhausted. Roderick Strong getting buried in streamers.
They're both just laying there on their backs.
Neither man wanted to quit.
Wow.
And Jay Lethal, while he can't say he beat Roderick Strong, he can boast about next Saturday, I went to distance with Roderick Strong.
No, he doesn't need to say that. All he needs to say is, I'm still the champion.
Exactly.
Roddy Strong can say that he took Jay Lethal into the distance, but Jay Lethal's just like, man, screw your distance. I'm still champ.
And you got to imagine that Roderick Strong is owed a rematch since he did not lose this match, and he's still, in my mind, is #1 contender. But Jay Lethal, I think that's the moment he gave up on life, was when Roderick Strong kicked out of the lethal injection.
Yeah. Oh, stop it. Match of the year. It was a good match, but it was a 60-minute time limit that really didn't need to be.
Absolutely. And
although I will say, that was a great match for kind of getting over just how ridiculously well-conditioned both of these guys are.
Absolutely.
And now they're both dead. The ROH World and Television titles now belong to a corpse.
Yep. Oh, man, and George Martini's no longer, dude, he doesn't hear you. He needs help.
You are the best in the world, Jay.
Jay, good news. I'm still getting paid.
Yeah. Good news, Jay. You know that thing I told you about on the outside? You're not going to have to deal with it.
Oh, thanks, sweet buttery Jesus. Let's go home.
Yeah. Oh, wow. And there they just cut away. All right. Well,
Shill the next event.
Hopefully, as far as ROH goes, hopefully we will be back to doing our weekly Twitwell reviews of it next week. Apologies for these 2 consecutive weeks. Last week we couldn't do it because of a baseball game. This week we could, well, I mean, technically we could have done it, but we didn't do it because this was late. And I mean, as of right now, it is 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, but on Saturday rather than the Friday that this originally aired. And yeah, schedules are all kinds of messed up thanks to G1 and just everything's happening at the same time. We knew Friday that August was going to be insane. We had no idea how nuts the end of July was going to be.
Absolutely. And I mean, guys, I'm glad we opted to do this show because we just watched Jay Lethal and Roderick Strong go for an hour.
Yeah.
And got to learn about our food preferences. So I think we're all winners here.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. All right, guys. Well, that being said, we will be back for none other than day 5 of the G1 Climax, and it is going to be a barn burner. We're going to get to see a couple of Bullet Club stablemates take each other on here with Doc Gallows and Bad Luck Fale fighting.
Absolutely. And Kota Ibushi versus AJ Styles. That has potential to be a match of the year contender where I sit.
And I believe Tanahashi versus Naito.
That's going to be very intriguing.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, guys. Well, we're going to close it out here. We'll see you again for G1 tomorrow and then Raw on Monday.